James.
What's up, dog? What's happening?
Oh man, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing well, man. Just looking at that Tyson Jones match.
Uh-huh.
Um, Still haven't quite made sense of what it was all about with no judges, and we got a belt. Don't understand what that was about. But I don't know, man. Did you get a chance to watch the fight?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I put it down a little
So
bit?
So what were you more impressed with? Uh,
Um,
Mike Tyson at 52 years
that's too
old,
loud.
or Roy Jones as a heavyweight?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I was more impressed with Tyson. Yeah, Tyson looked it good.
Yeah, well, but Tyson is a natural heavyweight.
Yes, yes.
I thought Roy acquainted himself real well considering their weight.
Yeah.
I thought when they first did the weigh-in and Roy had that little pouch on his belly there, I thought he was a kangaroo there for a minute.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
once the bell rang, he took care of his business. You
who
know,
you said who took care of business when the bell rang?
uh, Roy.
What you say? Well, listen, you must have been right next to Stevie Wonder. Y'all both, you know what I'm saying? No, no shade, but you couldn't have been watching the fight I was watching because Roy, as much as I'm a Roy fan, man, Roy did not come to fight. He did. He dropped the
Wait a
ball.
minute, hold now. Well, hold it now. Wait a minute. How
Yeah,
many people, when Mike was fighting, how many people came to fight Mike other than Evander Holyfield and I mean, when you look at the rest of it, then nobody come to fight Mike. They all come to stay away from his power.
yep,
So I
yep.
mean, you don't expect. So why would you expect Roy Jones Jr. to go out there? I mean, he just see what happened to Nate Robinson. Why the hell he
we we
gonna
we talk about peaches and plums and apples and grapes. Nah,
hey,
nah.
hey, a knockout is a knockout.
Yeah, yeah.
Mike Tyson, Mike Tyson is Mike Tyson.
Yes, yes. And
So
Nate Robinson
you
is a basketball player,
right, right,
and you can't
right.
play
Hey,
boxing.
hey, like you say, you can't play boxing,
You can't
but
play
Roy ain't
boxing.
gonna play. But Roy ain't gonna try to play that chin up against one of Mike's, strong goddamn overhead rights either. So like I said, I thought Roy did very well. He
Well,
stayed on his feet. He didn't
okay,
get knocked down,
okay.
and most importantly, he got to take that check to the bank. So
Now that now out of everything you said, I might agree with the last two. Hey, listen, listen. You must have been the judge to call it a draw. You had to be the
well,
judge.
there wasn't no judges. There wasn't no judges.
Well,
So
how
so
was
how
it a
you gonna
draw?
call it? So that's what I'm saying. So that's exactly what. No
Why?
judges. Hey, y'all set this fight up. I'm just on the outside looking.
Yeah.
Y'all set this up. But hey, I have no. Who the hell ever heard of a belt on a fight with no judges?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So I mean, come on, man. And Roy, now listen, you kind of compare Roy to Nate Robinson.
No,
Nate,
no, no,
Nate,
no, 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 no. I didn't compare them. I said that if Roy had went out there and taken chances,
mm,
he'd have ended up just like Nate Robinson. That's what I said.
absolutely. But hey, Nate Robinson. Don't get me wrong. Nate Robinson got $600,000. While all the people is trashing him and smashing him, he got paid $600,000 for his very first pro fight. Now
yeah,
on the other hand,
he
Roy
eating
Jones
soup
made about
today.
$5 million. So for $5 million, you got to go out there and do more than just hold. This is not Dancing with the Stars.
Come on, man. What Conor McGregor got 300,000 to dance with
Three
Floyd.
300,000.
Well, he got no. I mean 100 million. 300 million, wasn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
100
So,
million. 100 million. But
yeah. So,
he tried. Listen, he did a better job than Roy did against Tyson. Go watch that fight. Conor McGregor went, 9 rounds with one of the best ever. And he went out there, even though he hit him in the back of the head, he tried to hit him. He was trying to hit the man. Roy Jones was doing a chicken. He was doing a rooster. And did hit grab.
Hey, come on.
I blame the referee.
You and I know
Yeah.
that Conor only lasted that long because Floyd wanted to play with him. You know that. Now, come on. Now.
I don't agree. Floyd was trying to take it to him. You never see Floyd try to knock people out. The Pretty Boy Floyd, when his name was Pretty Boy Floyd, he tried to knock you out. But Money Mayweather ain't trying to knock nobody out except Conor McGregor.
No,
and that's because Conor was an MMA fighter.
I don't think he really tried to knock out Conor McGregor. I mean, I think he could have knocked out Conor McGregor much easier than the Tyson Roy fight. Let me get this. Hold, carry on for a minute. I got to get Scully on here.
Okay.
She said something about his link working.
Yeah, you need some help. You're right, because they're gonna have to double team you on this one.
Hey, like I said, for Roy being a heavyweight, I thought Roy did real well. He carried. Not only did he carry that little pouch around with him, he could have been a kangaroo for the way he looked at his belly. But
that's what I'm trying to tell you. He came to get a check. He robbed the bank like Special K, Kell Brook. I can't wait to get SB on here because hey man. Hey, listen, what the fans talking about? What's up, Saucy K? What's up? Hey, John LBN. What's up, though? Sports Talk with TJ. John, what's up? What's up, though? JP. Yeah, what's up, Maurice Hall? How y'all doing? Wait, I got a question. He said, wait, I got a question. Oh, man, yeah. But we live here in the Dog Pound, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. And, man, poor Nate. Poor Nate. Hey, listen, man. hey, listen. But at least he had enough heart to get in there, man. You know, the people that was laughing at him, probably most people that laughed at him wouldn't have dared got in there. I can guarantee you, majority of the real fighters that actually fight weren't just laughing at him. They was like, man, come on, man, give him a break, you know.
But hold on, K9. Now, we saw Logan Paul's first fight.
Yeah.
Where he was the headliner.
Yeah.
We had 3 world championship fights on, and he was the headliner.
Yeah.
Now we have an exhibition.
Yes.
And he's the co-headliner.
Yeah, you got
and
Mike Tyson.
Right.
Bow down.
Okay. Well, okay. Now, so are you telling me that a YouTube celebrity, he's not even a fighter. The boy is, he's 2-0 now.
Hey,
but
he's more of a fighter than Nate.
Well, okay, like you said, Nate's a basketball player.
Hey,
now,
man.
but now I'm gonna ask you very truthfully here, and I don't want you to talk with your heart. I want you to talk with your mind.
All right, yeah.
Do you think that he could have done the same thing to Lil K9?
Oh, who you talking about?
Logan Paul.
Well, Lil K9 hasn't gotten his grown man strength. I mean, that'd be an actual good fight. He would do better than Nate. I mean, he'd do way better than Nate because he's a real fighter. He's been fighting since he's 13 years old. I've been training since he's 5.
Okay.
So, but he's not a grown man. But he definitely would have did way better than he probably would beat Nate. To be honest with you, he probably would beat Nate. Yeah, he probably would beat Nate. I mean, not Nate. He'd probably beat Logan. He'd probably beat Logan. Yeah, he'd definitely beat Logan.
And then after he beat Logan, he would have probably took at least a 4-rounder with Nate. You know, so
right. But we talking about real boxers here. We talking about real boxers. Like Lil K9, a real boxer. He ain't no basketball player.
Yeah, but he ain't no professional fighter.
Yeah. No, he ain't no professional. But you gotta remember, some amateurs. I can tell you this right here. Majority of the amateurs, skill for skill, are better than the pro fighters. You got some amateurs that'll whoop your butt in the gym. Now you go into a fight. Let it be a 4-round fight. An amateur will beat a pro all day long because pros fight for the distance. Amateurs fight for the short run. where it's only 2, 3 rounds, boom, the fight is over with. Man, you got some amateurs right here, boy. I'm telling you, go get the amateurs that's going to the Olympics. All the Olympic, like think about it. Errol Spence, he went to the Olympics. He was a bad man. He went to the Olympics. He was a bad amateur. He used to kick. Think about it. They said he kicked Floyd, but when Floyd was Floyd, he gave it to Floyd as an amateur.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I just think that they should give some of these young guys these opportunities.
I
I
agree.
mean,
I
you
agree.
know,
I agree, but it's
you know,
about that money. See, and Logan Paul, that man got 100 million YouTube subscribers, and Nate Robinson has the NBA. The whole NBA was watching boxing that night. The
yeah,
whole
yeah.
half the world was watching the fight that night. Mike Tyson, Roy Jones. They put celebrities on that card. Then they put a few real fighters. They had
Yeah,
Badu Jack. Badu Jack
yeah.
fought against a journeyman, so he can look good, and that's because
Uh,
he was a Floyd fighter. So Floyd
I'm
people,
glad. I'm glad to see Badu Jack back in the ring too.
yeah, and Jonathan Banks, he
Yeah,
getting money, from Detroit.
yeah,
Detroit, yeah,
yeah,
love
yeah,
CJB on
yeah,
there getting money. And
yeah.
Jonathan has had a better training career than he had pro career. Not saying he had a bad pro career, but he's making way more money as a trainer than he did as a fighter.
Yeah, well, he got that once he started training. Was it Vladimir?
Yeah, yeah,
Because Emmanuel was in bad health. I mean, it's so he had that trust. I mean, he had the reputation of the fighters, the whole nine
yes,
yards.
yeah,
You know,
absolutely, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Oh man, but he trained. Come on, man. How many people can say they trained the heavyweight champion of the world? He was
but
training
but
Klitschko.
but but just think of the trainers that came out of Kronk. I mean, you got look, Sugar Hill,
Yeah,
you got Jonathan Banks.
yeah,
So I mean, Emmanuel,
yeah.
uh, his legacy lives on.
Yes, yes.
And
Stacy
I tell
Stacy
you,
Stacy McKinney. Stacy McKinney
yeah,
trained Mike Tyson.
yeah.
He was up on the Emmanuel Stewart.
But have you noticed that none of them were as rough on their fighters as Emmanuel?
Right. Well, so exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But they had their moments. We all have our moments. You know what I'm saying? You gotta catch a person when they in that moment. You know what I mean? Sugar Hill tried that with me before though. I looked at him like he was crazy. Like, man, that is not even you. You ain't even man. You. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So, and, some people they they character. If they character is that kind of way, then that's that way. Emmanuel tried that with me one time, but then when he realized, what, that ain't work, he went back to plan B.
Well, hey,
he,
that's the part of greatness. If Plan A doesn't work, you got a Plan B, and if
yes,
Plan B doesn't work, you got a
yeah,
Plan C. See,
yeah.
unlike Deontay Wilder, I
Uh
got
oh.
Plan A. If it
Uh
don't work, then hey,
oh.
uh,
Yeah.
Fury has been tweeting a little bit about
Yeah.
the situation. Uh, I'm kind of trying to see what's going to happen with that
Yeah.
fight since
Yeah.
Deontay, sued him.
Oh,
Uh,
he did. I
I
didn't see
thought,
it. He sued him.
yeah, yeah,
Wow.
he sued
Oh yeah, I
Fury.
remember. I remember. Okay, that's how he was able to get Fury to cancel the other fight.
Right, right,
I
right.
got you. Uh huh.
So like I said, I don't know whether it's a good thing or
Yeah.
a bad thing, but it's
Hey,
whatever works and
hey.
gets you a paycheck.
Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, well, hey, look. So who you think gonna win this weekend's fight between Errol Spence and Danny Garcia?
Uh, Now, who do I think is going to win, and who do I want to win?
Both.
Okay,
Both.
who do I think is going to win? I
Yeah.
think Errol Spence is going to
Ah.
win.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I would much rather see Garcia win.
Oh, okay. And why? And why? Why and why?
Okay, number one
Yeah.
is because I think Garcia is more dedicated to the sport.
Oh, okay.
I I think he is he has the makings of what I think is a throwback champion.
Okay.
Whereas I think Spence is more in it for the cash, for
Okay.
the money.
Okay.
Um, which and the celebrity part.
Yeah. Okay.
He trains in a Dallas Cowboy facility.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
whole 9 yards. I mean,
Okay.
it's kind of like the kid that has all the toys, under the
Yeah.
Christmas tree,
Yeah.
and then you see the little kid over there that's got like just a
Yeah.
couple little fire trucks, and you say, well,
Yeah.
maybe we should just, even if he lose the next fight, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, let's give him a shot, let's give him a chance,
Yes. Yes.
um, but business wise,
Uh-huh.
I can see that it would be much better for Crawford to win, and
Okay.
maybe we'll get a chance to see Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford.
Okay.
I'm I'm a little more concerned with what's going to happen between Bob and Terrence.
Yes. Yes.
Uh, because I don't, even though you've always spoken about people having countries behind them and whatnot. Terrence has a whole city behind him, but you might as well say a whole state. There ain't that many damn people in Nebraska. But anyway, uh, I just I don't know if he could promote himself. I mean, if Bob couldn't promote him, how the hell is he going to promote himself?
Yeah, but that's why you got other people that's promoters. Al Heyman. You get with Al Heyman. You walk in the ring with Floyd Mayweather. Bam. Everybody who didn't know Terrence Crawford gonna know who Terrence Crawford is. Even though Gervonta Davis is a great fighter, Mayweather is pushing his brand. They asked him a question. Hey, Mayweather, who you think is gonna be the next guy? Is Gervonta Davis the next guy? He said, "You boop," and right, he's the next guy. And that right there did it. From there on out, his next paycheck was like what, $5 million, and he was on pay-per-view. So you get Mayweather behind Terrence Crawford, and Mayweather say Terrence Crawford is the best fighter since Sugar Ray Leonard, or since Tommy Hearns, or since me. You know what I'm saying? I put him up there with Gervonta Davis as number one, number two. I mean, and that's gonna speak volumes. That's gonna help his brand because he's quiet.
Well, yeah, he's quiet. He's not a flamboyant guy. He kind
No,
of like
no.
Mark, kind
I
of
like
like
that
Mark
too.
Breland in that
Yes.
sense. I like that. It's
Yes,
like
I like
you
that. Yeah.
let your hands do your talking, but
Yeah.
he still got like you say. I mean, I don't doubt that Mayweather could do it, but I'm really afraid of how much money is lost in
Yeah.
boxing this year and
Yeah.
the effect that it's going to have on boxing in 2021,
Yeah.
especially when you're talking about no fans
Yeah.
or a limited number of fans.
Yes.
Right
Yeah.
now, you fought in Florida, and
Yeah.
right now Florida is the number one state for COVID.
Yes.
They're talking about holding the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah.
mean, if it gets that bad, I mean, look at my Steelers ain't even playing until tomorrow night. Come on, we are defeated, man. I
Yeah.
mean,
I saw that. I saw that.
and
I saw
and,
that.
and, and these people make multi-million dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
so if they can't get something, some of these guys have had COVID more than once.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some others, so I mean, if they can't get treated,
Yeah.
then what does that mean for the rest of the sports?
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you go follow basketball and go in the bubble. Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
the bubble didn't make no money,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you
I
know.
think. Yeah. Yeah. I think like about time spring get here, I think the COVID everything. I think everything be back to normal. I think this last winter right here is gonna be it. I hate to say they're gonna come out with a vaccine. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, people don't take it or get it, you know what I mean, and they be safe and just live a healthy life. Live a healthy life, count on, as
Well,
they would say, the man upstairs, and stay out the way. Stop eating all this crazy food, and you know what I'm saying, and be clean. You know what I'm saying? Because
right now you can't eat a lot of crazy food because there ain't a whole lot of crazy restaurants open. You know,
the
nah,
drive-through,
nah.
the drive-through stay crowded. Man, hey,
Yeah,
look,
yeah, but yeah.
McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, hey, White
Well, well, well,
Castles.
well, well, look at what you talking about. You talking, come on now. You talking about fast food. You ain't talking about no restaurant, no sit down and get no food. Like I mean,
Man,
because
that's
out here, like I think the other day
yeah,
we had some Somali takeout.
yeah,
The
yeah.
other day,
Answer,
but very
yeah.
seldom do
Answer
we
this
go to.
question, James. Answer this
Say,
question. How much is Burger King worth? How much is McDonald's worth? How much is White Castle's worth? I bet you can't tell me no less than $1 billion. Billions.
and and how many cemeteries can you go through and see?
Abs.
Yeah,
There you go.
this one had a heart attack. This
that,
one's here.
that, that, that,
This
that,
one here.
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
It is hard. See, hey, I went to the heart doctor today, and I don't even eat fast food.
There
So,
you go.
so
There you go.
you know what I'm
So that,
saying?
so let you know right there. Fast food, man, they eating. People eating fast food. Grandma ain't around no more to cook that good dinner. That soul food. And then you eat soul food, you're gonna eat salt on top of salt on top of salt. You know what I'm saying? On top of pepper. You know what I'm saying? With the hot sauce with the chillings.
See,
Wait. What you eat for Thanksgiving?
turkey, green beans, mashed
Yeah.
potatoes,
Yeah.
candied sweet potatoes,
Yeah.
turkey,
Yeah.
the cranberry sauce,
Yeah.
all that good stuff, But
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
so I got small
Yeah.
gathering, so
Okay.
it
Oh,
was
what bad?
it was
Yeah. Yeah.
it is what it is. I mean, it
Yeah.
was just
Yeah.
basically three old people sitting around.
Yeah.
We invited another
Uh-huh.
elderly lady up because she didn't have any family, so we didn't
Yeah.
have a
Yeah.
big gathering. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
as long
Yeah.
as I felt like I did some good,
Yeah.
you know.
I see a few people that tapped in that I trained. Shout out to Marina. Shout out to Dean Glazer. Yep. And JP, holla at
How
me.
come it's not showing? Usually it shows across the bottom. Why aren't we seeing them today?
Yeah. You see him though? Do you see him though? Period though.
No, the only thing I see is the Dog Pound
Yeah.
live
Yeah.
podcast.
Uh-huh.
But usually underneath, I usually see the people that
A lot of time I be the ones that donate to the Cash App.
yeah,
You see them on there. Yeah.
yeah. Starting around a couple weeks
Yeah.
before Christmas, like maybe a couple in another couple weeks ago, I got a couple gift cards I want to give
Oh, that's
away.
good. Yeah.
They're from fast foods. No,
Yeah.
Chili's,
Okay.
Applebee's. Wait,
Uh-huh.
what are these?
Yeah.
It's a $10 Chick-fil-A,
Yeah.
$25 Applebee's, and $25 for Chili's.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
So
they go Tyrone joining us SB.
Tyrone is our next guest.
SB. I agree with JK on Garcia. Oh, Ruth said he 100% agree with you. JK, he said agree with you. Danny Garcia. Well, I'm
That's
happy.
it.
50 push-ups, buddy. Let's bet 50 push-ups.
So we got to get Tyrone in. That's our next guest, Mr.
Yeah.
Brunson.
Yeah. We on it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we on it right now. Mr. Brunson. Okay.
Good evening, Tyrone. How you doing this evening?
How you doing?
Yeah,
I'm
yep, I
good.
can hear him. Yeah. How you doing, bro? You all right?
What's up, champ? How you?
I'm good, TB. What's happening with you?
I'm good, man. Had to throw my shirt on for you, man.
Oh, legends. Woo-wee. Legends night out, buddy. Hit, man. Look at the hit.
This
Yeah.
is my second home, man.
Man, that's a beast, boy. I got to give me one of them. Where'd you get that from?
One of them guys from down there. I forgot his name.
Okay.
Yep. He got him.
Okay.
I'm a DM you his name and shit.
Okay.
I know you know him though. I know
Yeah.
you know him.
I see the twins on now too. So the twins supposed to be coming on at 9:32.
Now the twins supposed to be coming on at 7, but that's all right. You know,
Okay.
we with this we don't have no time limit with this, so we don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
You know,
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey Tyrone. So listen, for the people that don't know, you got the record for first round knockouts. You knocked out how many guys? How many times? How many in the first round?
19 and 0, 19 first round knockouts.
Wow. Did you know that, JK? Mr. History
No,
Man.
No, I didn't know that. I actually reached out to him because he was from Philly. I didn't know that we had a celebrity on here. See,
we had a celebrity, boy. Listen.
No.
Yeah. And he was on. Huh? Go ahead.
K9 is the celebrity. He the champion, man. I'm trying to get what he had, man.
Man, listen. Hey, listen. He literally trying to get what I got. And listen, I remember when I was world champ, and I was like, that's my man. One day he was like, man, I want that belt, champ. Glove up. I remember that.
Yeah, man.
You can't be mad at it though. Right.
Like I told you down there at the camp. I said, man. You my guy, man. That was all just. I'm just trying to get a position. So you the top dog. You know
exactly. It's business, bro. We go out to eat afterwards, but I think that's gonna help me feed my family.
You already know, man.
Man. Listen, I already know.
Hey,
Yeah.
but don't forget though, he like Trump though, man. He want to take you to fast foods. He ain't gonna take you to no dinner.
No. Listen. Hey,
he gonna give you some Big Macs.
Hey, he is not Andy Reid Jr. No, that's what, man. Listen, I don't know how he did it. How did he become world champ? How did he become world champ the way he looked? I mean, that might have to be the biggest upset almost in boxing history. I mean, if you looked at both these guys, you'll look at me like, this guy definitely is about to beat this guy. Because AJ was looking like this, ripped, and Anthony Jr. Rock, man, that was a big time upset, bro. Another good upset though is when you beat Kermit Citron, former world champ.
Oh yes, man, that was like a highlight of my career, man.
Yeah, Kermit. I mean, how did you feel going into that fight? Did you feel like you could beat him, or did you want that fight? I mean, did you want that name on your record or what?
Oh yeah, because I'm signed with King's Promotion. He was signed with King's Promotion, so I always said, "Damn, I know I'm going to fight this dude." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I already knew he was knockout artist. He knocked out everybody, and
yeah.
I mean, and actually, I was in camp with him when he won the IBF. I think the second time we was in the Poconos.
Yeah,
he's up there with Manny Stewart.
Yeah,
and I felt that pilot sparring. So I'm like, damn, I gotta fight this nigga.
You sparred him before?
Yeah,
I sparred him too.
Yep.
I sparred him. I got down on him. He was mad. I got down on him. Get out the ring. I made him any man you mad. I was talking slick like, yeah, that's right, boy. Hey, you gonna talk like that? You know, you get out the ring, get back in the ring.
That's Manny.
That's right. Like, I was like, that's right, Manny. Yeah, you ain't no champ. He was the champ at the time. You ain't the champ. I'm the champ. Hey, that's right. Why you talking all that? But you got out the ring. You want to get back in the ring? He was mad because that was his money.
Oh man, I had some of my best times in boxing in Michigan, man.
Man, tell him again. Not in Ohio, in Michigan. You hear that, James? Detroit, baby.
Detroit,
hey, and that was before I had gray in my beard. But anyway, we won't talk about that.
Hey, listen. Hey, I'm glad you we talked earlier, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you want to, let everybody know, you know what I'm saying, what you got that you about to ready to do for our signing and about to be back in the game. You ain't never left the game, but I'm talking about as far as like what you got on store, you want to tell, the fans, the people that's listening in?
Oh yeah, hopefully, I should be signing with Badu Jet.
What's up, Mario?
Okay.
And King Promotion.
Okay, yeah. I'll resend it to you.
So we should be looking to fight probably around March, April too.
Okay, March, April. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, JK, push your mute button, man. We can't hear the champ.
Hey,
you know,
Mario,
JK about 90 years old, so.
K9 says that he saw him. I can see him.
Good. We
He's
do.
just finished
I do
talking
him
to
like he
somebody
did
else.
me. Mute that man. Yeah, hey Tyrone, man. So how was camp when you came here and sparred with Tony Harrison? You was helping him get ready for his fight against Jamel Charlo.
Oh yeah, man, that camp was so great, man. I had so much fun. I learned a lot. And like just being around a bunch of good people.
Yeah.
Fight. I mean, like D, D is a great fight town.
Yes.
And just being around all them guys, man. I mean,
yes.
You was up there. I mean, you seen how it was, man.
Yeah,
It was love, man. But hard work, but it was all love, man. And I appreciated that.
Yeah. It was it? I mean, it was sad, but at the same time, a shocker. You know that Tony had lost his dad, man. What was the bonding relationship with you and his dad?
Oh man, I love his pop, man. His pop always showed me the utmost respect. I mean, anything I needed out there, he said. I mean, just call him. Like, I mean, it was all love, man. It was all love, man. With his brother too, him, his brother, his dad, the whole team. Like, they showed me love out there, man. Showed me love.
Yes, absolutely. You stayed out here. How long did you stay out here in camp?
Like 3-4 weeks.
Okay, 3-4 weeks.
A month, yeah.
I didn't get a chance to see you spar with him, but you and Harrison sparred, or you was really sparring with somebody else?
No, Tony. I was his number one sparring partner.
Oh, I knew that, and that was for the Jamel fight.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, that was good. That was good. How was that? The first fight or the second fight?
The second fight.
That was second fight. Oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I know he had got injured and everything, so they had to postpone the fight. When you saw the first fight, how did you judge the first fight?
I judged it. It was close. Close, but I would have gave it to Tony though. I think he pulled through.
Okay.
He pulled through. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how's it going? I mean, what is it going to take for you to become a world champ? I mean, do you feel like you're ready for that right now, or you feel like you need a couple of fights because of the pandemic and you ain't able to get in the ring right now?
I think I need at least a couple more fights, like you said, just to get my feet wet again and get back into the groove. Because, like you said, it's slow motion. Ain't nothing really going on. I ain't fighting over a year.
Yes.
But a couple fights, and I got to upset one of these top 15, top 10 guys, and just I mean, get my shot.
Yeah. Are you still?
Okay.
No, I was gonna say, are you still campaigning at junior middleweight or middleweight?
Junior.
Oh, that's good. You can still hold it down there.
Yeah. I'm like 75 now. I mean, so.
Okay.
54 gonna be it.
Okay. How did Carlos do for us in your career? You feel like he did a good job because like he matched you up perfect to get you the record. That still is the record, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I love Carlos to death, and every time he see me or we talk or something, he always apologizes to me.
Okay.
And I'm like, yo, it's cool, man. It's cool. Like you did what you did. You did what you did. You know what I'm saying?
Apologize for what?
I mean, because he think he moved me wrong instead of developing me into the fighter. You know what I'm saying? To get the rounds in.
I got you.
And then when I stepped up, I lost to Carson Jones.
Carson Jones wasn't bad though.
No. He was a good journeyman. But he fought everybody. You know what I'm saying? And me not taking that fight serious, not doing the homework on Carson, and I mean thinking I can go in there and blast him out and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so do
it
you
was
know?
What it was.
Yeah. It's all good. You know, you turned the cheeks after that. You beat Kermit Cintron. You know you only good as your last fight. You see, Arthur. You know somebody named Arthur Brunson?
Yeah, that's my uncle.
Okay, yeah, he said,
yeah, he said, hello, nephew. I saw it on there.
yeah, absolutely, yeah, man, that's good. So did he inspire you to want to be a boxer?
I don't think nobody really inspired me. Boxing just happened for me, man. Shit just happened for me, man.
Hey, man, okay. You see what your uncle said to James, though? Is you checking your workers live? N-I-G-G-A. What's wrong with you? He took his hat off and everything.
Oh man.
He didn't care about showing the bald head and none of that. You know, all this right here gone, like George Jefferson.
I had to go in Emmanuel Stewart mode there for a minute, man.
Oh man.
I'm sorry.
Oh man. Right. Hey, now go ahead.
The Kermit Cintron fight.
Yeah.
When I got approached about it,
Yeah.
I was like, shit, I ain't fighting that nigga.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, shit. No. Only reason why, because
That's good. That's being
right.
real though. Oh, the money right. Okay, I got you.
The money wasn't right. So
okay.
So I'm like, man, I'm thinking like shit. Kermit Cintron, former champion. I'm supposed to be getting this amount. I mean, so I had pulled out. I'm like, man, I ain't fighting that nigga. Fuck that. Ain't no money in the table.
Oh, hold on.
So I went back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
I went back to the drawing board, and I was like, man, hold up, man.
Yeah.
Man, let me lock in, train hard,
yeah,
and go and take it. I said, fuck it. I'm gonna take a little bit of money, and I'm gonna beat him.
I got you. Yeah, that makes sense. When you said that, you ain't about to fight him. I'm thinking about that guy who was in the ring with the heavyweight, and he walked out before the bell went. When the bell went, ding ding.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not. And people would have been thinking that you was scared, but it was just he ain't paying you. Like, where my check at?
I'm like, man. Yeah, man. This guy, former 2-time champion, knockout artist. I'm like, oh man, I don't care if he was older or not. Yeah. Power is the last thing to go.
Yeah. I'm so happy. Listen, I'm so happy that you beat him. Listen, when I saw you beat him, I was happy because, you know, Kermit Cintron, he was jealous of me. Like, I don't know why. Like, you get some of the fighters, man, that would come in, and since I was a world champion or I was on a contender, you know, they was mad. Like you know, Down and Stevenson, we didn't get along because, you know, I was a world champion and he wasn't a world champion at the time, you know. And I mean, I hate what happened to him as far as like the coma. Yeah, he's that crunk.
Yeah.
He was like, you know, he had, you know, he was, you know, we sparred. I was talking trash to him. Punk, shut up, you ain't no killer. You know, man, you still, that's how you know. Okay, come up out of there. Right.
I'm that.
Yeah, absolutely. Man. So him, Kermit Cintron, man, Kermit Cintron ain't like me. He was like, man, you know how I would like to fight? I would like to fight K9. He was on the airplane telling that to Ronald Hearns, Tommy Hearns' son. Like, why you want to fight me? You the champ of the world. Yeah, I was just on the contender.
Right.
I had more, you know, publicity, but I didn't, you know, I didn't have that strap. I rather had a strap. You can get the publicity, you know.
All day.
Wasn't you on the contender too, though? We got a lot in common.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
They was talking about you on that joint. Oh man.
Oh, it was?
Oh man. It was yeah. They was talking about you on that joint.
Okay. I'm feeling it. Yeah. All right.
What season was that you were on, Ty?
5.
Yeah, I thought it was 5. I couldn't remember if it was 5 or 6. K9.
Yeah.
We can keep Ty on, but we got the twins. When the twins come back on, put them on because they're coming out of the training camp. They got to fight. They got a fight coming up. Ty can stay on with us. It's no big deal.
Oh yeah.
If you want to, Ty.
Hey,
you know.
Ty, listen, Ty done did something you haven't did, boy. He got 100 people on here talking about some Ty. Well, let me see a T. Let me see a T.
My kids on there. My kids on there. Everybody on that joint.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. You know, because a lot of people they come on here, man. I mean, listen. Every time, remember, you can ask JK. Whenever I was gonna get on the show before we actually became partners, I was getting on the show. I had a whole Detroit. Everybody in my phone would be on the show. I'd be like, man, Detroit in the building, right? And right around JK.
Yeah.
Every time I was on the show,
I can express how much I love the D, yo. Like that's my second home for real, yo.
I told you, man. Like, a lot of people think that D is bad, but it ain't. When you know people, you know what I'm saying? You good. Yeah, you good. It ain't crazy like they think it is. It's, man, it's just all about who you know and how you portray yourself. If you going to be out here gangster, you're going to be hanging with the gangsters. If you a fighter, oh, man, you're going to be all right because we're going to be all going to be in the gym. We're going to go everywhere together. We're going to party together, you know what I'm saying? Go out to eat. You're going to enjoy yourself, you know? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And it's good work. It's good work. It's just that
great work.
Great work. Yeah, ever since Emmanuel Stewart passed, it's just that everybody is all spread it out now. When Emmanuel Stewart was alive, everybody was in one spot. So you talking about not only great work, you talking about some super, super great work. Now it's every man for themselves. But every time you look up, Yeah, every time you look up though, we'll have a world champ here, world champ there. I became world champ. Boom, Tony became world champ. Boom, and you have a trainer. Boom, that trains somebody big. Like first Jonathan Banks went and got Klitschko. Boom, that's shit. Hill got Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? So it's always somebody coming through the D. Somebody, Tyrone Brunson came to the D. Everybody all good fighters that came to the D.
Yo, my first day in the Kronk gym, that gym was so hot. In the basement gym.
Yeah.
That gym was so hot, man. I was ready to pass out.
Yeah.
2 rounds in the bag, I'm ready to pass out.
The original Crunk Jump? The original one?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What, you got the original? Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
On Junction?
The little rec center.
Yeah, on Junction. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
You got a good memory.
Yeah.
We. I think they on here. They go to Barrientes. These are the Barrientes twins.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we adding everybody. Yeah. Yeah, we gonna add the I hope they don't get to talking slick. I got my man Brunson. You know what I'm saying? You told you from the D. me and Brunson against the twins, baby.
Oh man,
better stay in their weight. Yeah.
Where is everybody? We can't see nobody but you now.
No, we there. We trying to make room for the twins. Yeah, we gotta spread them out now. Yeah, you listen. We gotta make room now. Hey, I don't know if y'all remember.
Who y'all like?
Huh? Oh,
there we go.
There they go.
What's up, guys?
Somebody on ESPN. I keep hearing that little doom. Hey, twins.
That's me. That's me.
We kind of laugh a little bit.
You say what again now?
Like your voice is kind of chopping a little bit.
He said the voice is kind of chopping. SB.
That's
okay.
It might be because they don't have on headsets.
Oh yeah. It might. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be because y'all don't got no headsets on. You know.
But that's all right. Earbuds.
Yeah.
But where are you guys at now? Are you back in Vegas?
Yeah, we're back in Vegas right now. Just trained for our next fight.
I can hear him.
Just got done with our workout.
I can hear y'all. Can y'all hear him? TJ.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Good. We on then. Yeah.
You gonna be on FS1 on the 28th, right?
The 26th. Yep, December 26th.
The 26th is the day after Christmas. Okay. Do you know who your opponents are yet?
Not yet. They haven't given us opponents yet, but they'll probably give us opponents soon. Yeah, we should know that probably next week.
Okay. Now, you guys were training out here in LA, right? You had got some sparring in out here?
Yeah, we went down to San Jose with our manager, and we went out there and sparred a couple of dudes. But we've been in LA a couple of times, and all over Cali pretty much to get some sparring before.
Now, you guys were sparring. I think you were down in Texas sparring the last time we had you on.
Yeah, back then we were sparring Brandon Figueroa when we went to Texas, and a couple other dudes over there too.
Okay. Hey, do y'all know the other guest that's on the show tonight? That's Tyrone Brunson right there. He has a record for the most knockouts in the first round.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I can't really see.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like I don't even know who they are. I gotta do my homework on that.
Yeah. What's your record?
Right now we're 4-0 with three knockouts. Both of us are 4-0, 3 knockouts.
Okay. Hey, Tyrone, can you guess which one's a tougher guy? Because one guy might look like he tougher than the other one, but the other one be really the toughest one. So which one is Jamel and which one is Jamal?
Oh man.
Right. Because Jamal is actually, to me, I believe he's a tougher twin, but I think Jamel try to act tougher. So
right.
Oh, he taking the hood off now.
Oh man.
Which one you think got the most power between them two? I think what?
Man.
Yeah. I think that with the twin without the hood, I think he the one got more knockouts, and the other twin with the hood got more decisions. Right or wrong? Hold up, huh?
My brother boxes more, and people say I sit inside more.
See, I could just look, boy. See, I knew it. What you would have said though? Hey,
What's your weight?
We fight at 122.
Oh, cool.
120.
That's
Oh
cool,
yeah.
that's cool.
We thought y'all was gonna be acting like y'all crazy. Me and TB was gonna tag team with y'all and get some work in. y'all lightweight though, boy. 122. Hey, that's Roy Jones moving up to fight Tyson.
Oh man.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Who y'all like, Danny or Spence?
I'm gonna go with Spence. I feel like he's, and I feel like he's gonna, even though he got his crash, just because he got it bad.
Yeah.
The same, but I feel like if I I'll box him and even work on the inside.
Yeah.
Get on the inside of Garcia. I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think Spence is gonna win, but Garcia, I think he's gonna give him a good fight.
I can't go against Danny.
Yeah.
Philly,
he from Philly.
so
Exactly.
I can't go against you.
Okay. Man, I think it's gonna be a dangerous fight. We got Scully in the building. Iceman, what's up?
How you guys doing?
Boy, we got a connection on this boy. We're like TMZ Sports, boy. Look at us.
Right, I'm gonna turn the lights on. Hold on, let me turn the lights on.
Oh,
there
boy.
we go.
Okay, I was gonna say, remember last time, boy, you had to mess with the buttons, boy. We couldn't hear you or nothing. You disappeared like Al Heyman.
I'm good now, right? You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
You hear me?
Now.
Yeah. I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got Tyrone Brunson with the Tommy Hearns shirt. He had 19 knockouts in the first round. He had the record. And we got the twins. The two twins. And I bet you can't tell me which one can punch the hardest.
Well, I can't. It's too small. I can't see them. Which twins are they?
They in the middle. Oh man, you need glasses. You got a good memory, but you can't see.
I can't tell. The picture's like this big.
No, Scully said he didn't know their name. We keep messing up you guys' name. How do you pronounce your last name?
It's Barrientes.
Barrientes. Yeah.
And don't be saying we, say you. I say the B brothers.
Yes. So guys, who's your trainers and who's your promoters now?
Our trainer is our dad, Richard Barrientes. He's been training us since we started boxing. And we're not working with no promoter right now. We're working with the manager, Bob Santos.
Give my own. Okay. Hey Brunson.
Yo.
Yeah. If you turn your camera, I'm scared for y'all to tell y'all to turn y'all camera to the side. But if y'all turn y'all camera to the side, y'all to be bigger. But I don't want you to make, because I know Scully did that the other day, boy. And man, oh man, he disappeared. There you go. Yep, absolutely. There you go.
Okay.
Yes. There you go. There we go. Now y'all got it. Yeah, I didn't say nothing because I ain't want y'all to disappear. There you go.
All right. Okay.
Remember that? Remind me. There you go. Now we're going.
Yeah. Now we can see it.
She gave me the thumbs up. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Now we playing musical chairs. It's like you had disappeared on us, TB. Yeah.
So guys, where are you training at now?
We train at Pound for Pound Boxing in Las Vegas. My dad owns that gym, so we go from there, and then we're in a gym in the backyard. So right now, we come back and forth, and so we train out of Las Vegas, Nevada at Pound for Pound.
Oh, okay. And they said they dad own the gym, so you see, they say they got it going on, but they can go to the gym anytime they want to. They can do like Floyd do, go at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's good.
We're there all the time.
Yeah, that's good, boy. Y'all gym rats.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey, Scully, any advice you got these young men? You know, you done been to the highest mountain. These twins right here, they in the beginning of their career 4-0. And we got TB. He's in the middle of his career. Well, he's real close to a title shot. He done beat a former world champion. Any advice you got for these young men?
Well, I'll tell you something that that happened to me in my pro career. When I first started, I was a top amateur. I was number 4 in the country when I turned pro out of the Olympic trials and nationals and all that kind of stuff. And when I turned pro, it was almost like I didn't realize how big it was, like how small the boxing world was. And when I was fighting, I'd have fights and Like, I didn't think anybody cared. I didn't think anybody was watching. And when I fought my first fight on ESPN, and I look back, I realized, like, the boxing world is small. You two guys, right? You may not think people know who you are, but the people who are supposed to know who you are, they know who you are. They're watching you.
Right.
They're watching you all the time. And this is when I realized it. Roy Jones fought his first NBC fight. Vinny Pazienza was the main event. And if you remember, Ferdy Pacheco was on there. And the director was Kevin Monahan, I believe his name was. And Ferdy Pacheco was there. So I'm walking. Yeah. And Ferdy Pacheco sees me. And I had no idea he would know who I was. And he's like, hey, I didn't know you were on the show. I'm like, I didn't know you knew who I was. And he's like, oh, man, you on the show? I said, no, I'm fighting next month. And then Monahan was like, we're keeping an eye on you. I see he knew my record and everything. And it dawned, I said, man, these people, that's their business to know. So you two guys in the middle here, they know who you are. They're watching you. Yes. Every fight is the biggest fight of your life. There's no such thing as easy fight, tune-up fight, keep busy fight. There's no such thing. Right. Every fight is important. Every fight is the biggest fight of your life.
Yes. Yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Now what about the veteran? What about the veteran? Brunson, Tyrone Brunson. So how many fights you had, Tyrone?
Shoot, I think 38.
38 fights. So now what kind of advice you got for him? Because they might try to call him at the last minute. I mean, you know how it go. They do me the same way. Call you at the last minute. You gotta always be ready. They put that money out there on you. Then what? You like, oh man.
That's what they did with the Cintron fight. Thought I was gonna be lacking. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was underdog. I supposed to lost that fight. But I shocked you.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. How old are you, Brunson?
I'm 35 now.
35? Okay. I wish I was 35.
I met you when I was 20.
Oh wow, 15 years ago.
And how old are the twins?
Yeah, exactly.
How old are you guys?
We're 18 years old.
18?
Nice.
Yeah.
How old y'all say y'all were again? Huh?
18.
18? Oh wow, that's good. So man, how many amateur fights y'all had?
Yeah, we turned 18 in August. We had about like 90, close to 100.
Oh, y'all started boxing when y'all was about 6 then, right? 5 or 6?
Yeah. We started when we were 7, actually. 7. Started competing at 8 years old, and then we went to a lot of tournaments when we were younger, so we got a lot of fights.
Oh, who y'all promoted by?
You said you didn't have a promoter.
We're boxing champion right now, PBC.
Who?
We're working with them.
Oh, PBC?
We're working with PBC.
Oh yeah. You got eyes on y'all then, like he say. Yeah, like Scully said, you got eyes on you. They looking at y'all. They looking at y'all. Especially in your weight class. See,
keep working hard. That's all.
Yeah. See, me and TB, we ain't watching y'all because guess what? We ain't in y'all weight class. Y'all ain't in our way.
But Scully knows everybody, whether they weigh 10 pounds or 200. All you have to do is ask Scully.
Yeah. He a trainer now, so he gonna know everybody. He's training everybody in different weight classes now. So Scully got to know every weight class. Right.
People are doing. That's what I mean. People are doing their homework. When I was pro, we didn't have YouTube. You couldn't. You don't know these guys. You got to stay. Remember, you used to have to send away. You had that guy who would send you the tape. 10 fights for $40.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
So now it's funny. Every guy I know, as soon as they find out who they're fighting, they go right to the phone and they look him up and they see how many amateur fights he had. They can watch them. So it's different. Everybody's watching, man. It's a crazy game now. Everybody's watching.
Yeah. Hey, what you got your Hey Scully, what you got your hand? You got your hand on something? You trying to do the Spider-Man or something?
Oh, okay. Well, I got
there
it.
You go.
Okay. My arm was getting tired. I had to switch arms.
I'm like, man, we live. You better play it off.
So guys, what's your schedule like now? I know you start your training to come on with us. So what's your schedule like these days since you're going to be fighting at the end of the month?
Training. This week we're sparring like 3 times a week, probably till a week and a half before the fight. Just training hard. This morning I ran like 4 miles. Then we went to boxing training, trained, and then 6 our time we came here and did some strength conditioning. So we just got done with that.
We've been training 3 times a day for the past like couple months.
That's
you know,
good.
just getting a little bit stronger. We just started doing strength conditioning not too long ago to build that muscle.
Now, I'm looking at you guys. It doesn't seem like you have any trouble making weight.
Nah, not at all. Pretty much, the weight comes off easy for us. We're still young and we don't walk around too heavy, so the weight comes off pretty easy.
Yeah, a lot of people think we're big for our height. We're like 5'11", so people think we're real big for our weight class. But,
Wow.
we're just tall, skinny.
Hey, y'all are big for your weight class. 5'11",
Yeah, 5'11",
122, 5'11".
126, I think. You say 126?
I thought you said 122.
Well, almost the same. Yeah.
Are you 126 or 122? We might have lost them.
They muted themselves. Let's say guests muted themselves. Yeah, they.
You guys are on mute.
Yeah, unmute yourself. Yeah.
You know what? Write it on a piece of paper and hold it up.
Yeah.
You're on mute.
I can't. Yeah, you got a piece of paper on you. Mute. You're on mute. Mute.
You muted
what's
yourself.
going on?
Yeah, text them. Yeah, they unmuted themselves. Yeah.
I mean, they should be able to figure it out.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why, man. Listen, you get to hitting them buttons and stuff, boy. Especially if you ain't went live like this, you know what I mean, before or it's your first time or whatever, you know.
Yo, that's crazy. 122, 5'11". That's crazy.
Yeah. They remind me of that big dude. What's that big dude named SB? Junior middleweight. He's 6'6". He's 6'6", and he a junior middleweight. The Southpaw kid. Man.
Hey, there was a guy in the amateurs back in the day, the guy for the Army, Anthony Haskins. He was 6'3",
Yeah.
132. He beat Pernell Whitaker 5-0 in the amateurs.
Oh wow. This guy, listen, this guy Scully, man. Scully, dude, he don't forget nothing. He remember
I told you,
everything.
man.
Scully, man, I can't believe he had as many fights as he had and still can remember stuff. Okay, the Barrientes twins, they joined it back now.
Okay.
All
right.
That was smart. They smart. You can tell they young and they smart because they call back instead of just trying to figure it out. Start over. That's what you gotta do. You know. You only as good as your last fight. You only as good as your last interview. Y'all there? Twin? The twins.
Hello?
Okay, there we go. Please don't touch nothing because you might mute yourself again. Hey, stick to boxing. Stick to boxing. Hey, is the heat really dry out there in Vegas? Do y'all train out there close to by Mayweather Gym?
Oh yeah, we were like 2 blocks from the gym. We were right there. But yeah, the heat's real dry out here. Yeah. Real dry heat.
Yeah, you get used to it though. We've been here our whole life, so I don't know anything different.
Yeah. Hey, did you think that Mike Tyson Roy Jones fight was a draw?
Nah. I feel like they just did that for TV. Like it was really an exhibition. But if they really want to do a fight, he would have won all the rounds.
Yeah, if they did 3 minutes, I think Tyson probably would end up stopping Roy.
Exactly, man. Roy, I couldn't believe it. Roy, man. I'm a Roy fan.
Roy was gassed out.
And gassed out quick.
Yeah.
And he the one he fought a couple years ago. It wasn't. Mike Tyson ain't fought in 15 years, and Mike Tyson looked better than him, huh?
Yeah.
Tyson told him that.
I feel like.
Yeah, exactly. You feel like what?
Yeah, I feel like the power doesn't go away, but like your reflexes, that all slows down.
Yeah.
But you can't. Your power just doesn't go away like that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Do you actually give? This for all y'all. Do you actually give? I mean, you give him some credit, of course, but you give Logan the credit that he got from knocking out Nate, or do you give Nate more credit for actually taking a chance, actually to be a fighter when he's really a basketball player? Who gets more credit?
I give both of them credit. It's not easy getting in the ring, especially when you have no boxing experience. And he went in there and turned pro against somebody that already had some pro experience. So I mean, I give both of them credit.
Okay, Scully.
But let me say this.
They're making fun of Nate.
Here's what I think the problem.
He got caught with a good shot, but you can't take nothing away from him. He still got in there and
absolutely
got in the ring and take balls to get in there.
Absolutely.
Right. But here's the thing. I don't think he knew better. Yeah. He got in
exactly
like he did. You know what I mean? Like these guys, would he do it again? I don't know. I don't know if he's going to do it again.
Yeah. What you say, Brunson?
How many guys have you seen come in the gym and they tell you, I want to box, I'm going to do this. And I go, it's pretty tough. Maybe you should train a while. No, I can fight. And they get annihilated like in a minute.
Yes.
They'll never come back. They're never coming back. So I think Nate didn't know better. He literally didn't know better.
Now you know.
Right.
It's different with them small gloves, right, Brunson?
All day. I don't give nobody. I don't give them any credit because I feel that they took money and it's fighters like me, fighters like 100 other fighters, 1,000 million fighters that that can't get that kind of money. Like these guys come steal money and play with the game. Like when we really grinding blood, sweat, and tears for that.
Yes, they got 600,000 a piece.
What did I say, K9? See that's exactly what you know.
You are from the same state.
But guys, so I know you're only 4-0, but what do you think is going to be? Well, I'll put it like this: who's going to be the first champ?
Got to start a fight.
Our managers wants us to build together, not
they
like
want us to get up there together. So
so
I mean, if
Mark,
I'm not gonna take it away. If he gets a chance before me, I'll get there right after him. So whoever gets it first will just be lucky. We'll both end up having a world title at some point. So if he gets it before me, I'll get it right after. So.
Well, but here's the thing, guys. I mean, and I got to ask everybody this: K9, Ty, Scully. Do you think? I mean, there's so many titles now. I mean, so it could be possible that you be an IBF champ and he's a WBO champ. Ronnie had a thing in his gym where the twins never sparred against each other, and they certainly never thought about competing against each other for a world title. So by both of you guys being the same weight, what would happen if you won titles in different organizations? Would it be possible that the two of you would fight to unify a title?
No, I don't think we barely even spar. But even if we got up to that level where we both have titles in that same division, we'll never fight against each other. We'll just either move up or vacate the belts and fight. Go up, so I don't think we'll ever fight each other.
Now, Scully, you've been in this business for a long time. What do you think about it when you see twins, like the Charlo twins, and now you see these young guys? We've had some other, combinations. What do you think about that?
The fact people but I mean, you're really trying to hurt this person. Like you're really trying to hurt. And, if you knock somebody out in those initial seconds, you don't care what happens to them. You're just, they're out. And that element would be taken away if two brothers fought each other. We actually had two guys in my super middleweights. And when they would spar, it was turns every round. These guys would try to where they hated each other. They just had that brotherly competition, and they actually were offered a fight against each other because everybody said, if these guys fight to their capability, this is going to be the fight of the century. It was going to be like an 8-round fight, and both of them, they said, we do it in the gym. we're trying to win in the gym, but we could never bring ourselves to do it in a real fight. So it'd probably be the worst fight. Two brothers fighting each other in a real fight probably be the worst fight. They wouldn't want to hurt each other.
Yeah.
They respect each other. Yep.
Yeah. How with a sparring session? I mean, the last time y'all sparred, how did it go? Did it get pretty heated?
Yeah,
Who
every
got
single
over?
time. Every single time.
Who usually wins when you guys spar?
No,
Who
does better?
We just go at it.
Okay.
Now, who wins? I want to know who wins. Who wins?
No, honestly, it's pretty even. We just pretty much we just go at it and like we just lose all our boxing and just start banging with each other. So I mean, it's just like a banging match. If we really went there and we just like start getting mad and it's not even boxing at that point.
Hey, do y'all actually get along? Because I know that the Charlo twins have been at each other's head on Instagram. They was really at each other. I mean, do y'all actually go at each other? Are y'all actually real cool with each other?
No,
Can money separate y'all?
No, I mean we're brothers. At the end of the day, your brothers are gonna fight it, and you know it is what it is. We don't hate each other. I mean we're just cool at the end of the day. I mean brothers are gonna end up fighting, and that's just how it is, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Are y'all competitive? And I know me and my son, I want to beat him in everything.
I'm competitive in everything. Yeah, whatever you do, video game, whatever, you take it to the next level.
Who gets more girls out of you two?
I don't know, man.
Hey, Tyrone, you got any questions for the twins?
Not really. No questions. I just want to tell them like, since they're young at this game, I've been boxing since '95. I had took some fights for granted. I had, you know what I'm saying, I had did this and did that, but y'all two just stay focused, man. Just stay focused and work hard, man, and make sure that your business is straight. These boxers, people, they will eat y'all up and fucking devour y'all and don't care about y'all.
Yes.
I'd have been through everything in this boxing game. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure y'all business is straight, man.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Great advice. Great advice. Cass be talking about some, I'll fight anybody. You will? Don King get that contract. It's blank. Sign right here.
Don't end up selling 110% of yourself.
It's not a tough man contest.
But K9, why don't you let the twins go so they can get back to their workout? Make sure you get all this social media and all that good stuff.
Hey, twins. Hey, listen. You know we appreciate y'all for coming on the show. Please don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger when you get real big now. Don't forget the small people now.
Right.
Hey, can you go ahead and shout out your final words, and if you got social media that you want people, your fans or the followers, the people that's listening in to follow, and let them know your next fight too.
I appreciate you guys for having us. You can find me on Instagram at Chavez Barrientes and same on Twitter. Yeah, me too. Angel Barrientes, Twitter, Angel Barrientes, and just want to thank everybody for watching and just look out for me and my brother. We're gonna fight on December 26th, so just watch out for me and my brother. That we're gonna compete and you guys get to see us box for the first time, hopefully.
Yep. All right, thanks, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah.
So, Scully, why don't you tell us about what was your thoughts of Tyson and Roy?
Ultimately, I'm just super happy that nobody got hurt, nobody got embarrassed. That was my biggest fear, was they'd be embarrassed or they'd get hurt. That didn't happen. So, I thought Roy, it seemed pretty obvious as a boxer, he felt something early on he didn't really like. And, he felt something and that was it.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Hey, right.
Because those 12-ounce gloves, people are acting like they're big gloves. I'm like, listen, 12 ounces is not big. You know,
So, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
You know,
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not with Mike Tyson anyway.
Yeah. And the tripped out part though to me is like Roy was trying to act like, he was the Roy from back in the day. He'll move to the side, turn his back, like he about to jump in with a hook, and I'm like, Roy, them days over with. You know what I'm saying? You better keep your hands up.
I think he was trying to get into a groove.
Yes.
He was trying to get it back, and you could see halfway through the move he wasn't feeling it. He couldn't complete the move.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. You're right. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. No, you're right. Hey, but you know what? I feel like we could get Roy Jones a break because he did so much for the sport of boxing. And so, I mean, I wouldn't blaze him and just say, oh, man, that's why I wouldn't, I respect Roy. He just had an off night that night. I mean, I don't know how he felt like it was a draw.
Off night. He had Mike Tyson. He ain't had no off night. What do you mean off?
Man, hey, for $5 million. Hey, for $5 million, Scully. Hey, Brunson, for $5 million, are you gonna go out there? Because if you beat Mike Tyson, you knock Mike Tyson out. Guess what? You can actually, you the man. You the man. He'd have beat Mike Tyson. They'd have been talking about him right now.
Man,
I'm talking about not like how we talking about him, but we talking about him differently.
But who was expecting Roy to beat Mike? I mean, come on, really? Yeah.
I mean, but I'm just saying if he would have at least attempted, you never know. Mike Tyson ain't fought I don't know how long. He smoked weed every day. He probably smoke a pound a day. You know what I'm saying? So if he would have he'd have tested Mike Tyson a little bit, would have pushed him. Mike Tyson might have, he might have got dirty. You know what I'm saying? He bit an ear off before. So I mean, he probably could have frustrated Mike Tyson.
And remember, that was before he had the much.
Mike didn't have a reason. Absolutely. Mike stayed calm. Yeah. Everything was good. And I think Roy, Roy's no dummy. He's probably saying, look, I don't want to hit this guy low. I don't want to have an accident here. I don't want this guy, thinking crazy. And, the best thing is to keep Mike, it's like a tiger. You just pet him on the head and say, good tiger.
And you know what? I'm glad you just
He didn't just watch Nate Robinson go to sleep.
Yeah.
And you think that, I mean, that man, come on now, I don't, I've never been in the ring, but I'm quite sure that when you see the other guy over there laying down for a minute or two and having smelling salts and all that, and by somebody that's not even a professional boxer, you have to take you got to think twice. Yeah. I'm like Scully. You just go pet the tiger. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw this jab out here, Mike. Make sure you move your head. So I'm getting ready to throw this left hook, Mike. Make sure you get your head out the way, because I don't want no trouble. You know what I'm saying?
I think for like what Scully was saying, like Iceman was saying. I think even during the build-up, you noticed that Roy Jones didn't say nothing slick or crazy because he didn't want Tyson to train with anger. Yeah, he was always, we're going to see what happens. He never said, I'm going to knock Mike out or none of that.
No.
Yeah. And Mike said, you're going to be on my card. You're going to be on my card. He told him you're going to be in the car. He's like, I don't know, Mike. My real is Mike. I don't know, Mike. Pensacola up in the building. Pensacola in the building. Depending on what Pensacola say.
but Scully, we've talked about this before. Ty, you haven't been here, but talking about money again. Ty, you mentioned it. You see these guys that aren't fighters making $300,000 a piece or whatever. I mean, at one time, Scully, you remember that Logan Paul was what were they? They were the headliner, and you had 3 championship fights under him. Remember that, Scully? We talked.
Yeah, that was terrible.
So when you talk about probably less money. Because we are going into a period where we're going to be very COVID conscious. and you're talking about celebrities making more than actual fighters. Scully, what do you think is the direction of this game?
I mean, you know, when over the last few years, I've seen different people say, you know, boxing's becoming like WWE and boxing's becoming a circus. And I always kind of rejected that. I thought, you know, it was an exaggeration, but for the first time, I'm seeing what they mean. Like this is where it's headed. It looks. I mean, you know, this guy has the nerve. Well, the YouTube guy. What does he? I don't even know what he does. What does he do on YouTube? What does he do?
You gotta ask his fans. I mean, it's 100 million of them though. It's 100 million.
Right. Well, here's what he said. I guess the other day he's selling Canelo. I'm coming for Canelo's belts.
Yeah.
That's what he said. I mean, come on. Like to take, you know, for people to be in a position to take that seriously. You know what I mean? Like that shouldn't even be something you should be allowed to say. Wow. But he's saying it, and people are going, "Yeah, he's going for Canelo." And I'm going, "Are you insane? Like he's going for Canelo? He couldn't spar with Canelo. Forget it."
Somebody teaching him the business, though. See, he's a businessman. To get 100 million subscribers on YouTube, he know the business. He got in the game. I'm telling you, he made 600,000. He's a businessman. But trust me, he got some people like Jay Leon Love, who's his trainer, who telling him, "Look, bro, you really ain't ready for Canelo, but throw his name out there." Because all eyes on you. Right. Yeah. Because you got to think, why the eyes were on Mike Tyson and Roy Jones, Logan stole the show. People remember that more than anything.
But you know, see, that's why I'm not cut out for the business. And I'll tell you why. Yeah. As a trainer, I can't say things outrageous because people like you would know it's silly, and I wouldn't want you to be saying that about me, that I'm saying silly stuff. So I respect the game, and I respect the people who know better. So I don't want them saying, "Oh, he's talking crazy, like he's saying this." You know, I don't want to be that guy. So I could never do that. I couldn't do that, even for the publicity. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. I mean, you know, they say different strokes for different folks. That's why I respect Al Heyman. Al Heyman is Al Heyman. I don't think he'll never put a YouTuber on. He got real fighters. Right. Yeah, I mean, the Zone started that. You know what I mean? The Zone, they started that. Dana White allowed Conor McGregor to come over here. I mean, it's the second biggest pay-per-view of all time. And if you Conor McGregor, what you gonna do? I'm gonna cross over too if I can make 100 million. So so it's a business to some. Some it's a business. They're gonna stick with the business. You know, even Jay-Z tried to come in and be a part of boxing. Him and 50 Cent. And out of all the rappers, the only person that's hanging in there that I can remember or know is Jay Prince.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Ty, you spoke on it, Ty, when you were talking about, you know, those guys making that kind of money, and you know, you've been in the business all this time. So what do you think about you know, these type of exhibition fights or whatever you want to call them? You know, the non-fighters being headliners and co-headliners.
Like I said, to me, it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Because I'm training every day, hard. You training, everybody training, trying to get that 6-figure payday. And I mean, these guys come make 6 figures, and then they ain't got to box again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Them guys good. To me, it's very disrespectful to the game.
Yeah. I would, you know what, Ty, James and Iceman, Scully, I would never disrespect, if I was a promoter, I would never disrespect a fighter and put no YouTuber as the main event. They will always have to become, they had to earn their way to get main event. You got to be the co-main event or either on the undercard or a real fighter. Not the
100%.
I don't care how many YouTubers you got. This is not YouTube. This is boxing, or the fight can be on YouTube, but this is not your YouTube channel.
Right. That's right.
Yeah. So
I know all the late greats.
Huh?
Man, I know all the late greats is looking down like, man, what they turned this boxing game into a circus now. All the greats is mad, man. All the greats is mad.
Yeah. But it's all because it's all about how many followers you got now. If you got the followers, I mean, for a minute in the beginning, Ryan Garcia, he couldn't fight like all the people he had following him. But they all thought he could fight, and guess what? He started actually fighting for real. He actually got good. And he was just a pretty boy, you know what I'm saying, with a whole bunch of followers. But then he said, hold on, I want them to know that I'm more than that. And he signed with Canelo. He started training with Canelo's trainer. And next thing you know, he started knocking some boys out. I think he'll give Gervonta Davis some problems because styles make fights.
Right. He's got a great style. He's got a great style to give anybody problems.
I think he gave him some. I think. But then I'm telling you, who you think out of that division? I think right now that division, the junior middleweight division is my favorite division. But I think the 130, 135 pound division is the best division in boxing right now. Tank Davis, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, Gary Russell. Who you think is the best out of all those guys? Who you think are?
I don't know. You can't.
Lomachenko.
Hell of a lineup.
Huh?
Hell of a lineup.
Oh my goodness, man!
He's got it. He comes back and looks good. It's a hot division.
Man, it's a hot division. And ain't no telling who coming
I
behind
like Gary
that.
Russell though.
Huh?
I like Gary Russell though.
Yeah, but he ain't fighting enough. He gonna come back, man. He ain't gonna be sharp worth nothing if you ain't fighting. Yeah,
he only fights once a year now. Well, I mean, so
once a year. Once 2 years now. Since the pandemic, it's like once every 2.5.
Yeah, well, he's another one now. How can Nate Robinson make 300,000, but Gary Russell can't get a fight?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Somebody said Shakur Stevenson too. How did I forget him? Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
He might be the best one. He might be the best out of all of them.
I don't know about that. He's pretty close. I don't know about him being the best.
Southpaw.
Yeah. But I wouldn't mind, seeing a 6 or 8 man tournament.
I think
World Series, World Series of boxing, something like that.
50 million. Yeah. The winner take 50 million.
Yeah. Winner take all.
Winner take all. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Then we'll see who just barking and who really biting. We'll see.
But also, I think it would be good for the pandemic, because you don't have to pay every fighter 50 million. You just put up 50 million one time and say y'all go at it.
Absolutely. Because until we could do something like we speaking about right now, a tournament, something like that, with all them good fighters in it, the YouTubers gonna keep coming and taking over the show. The MMA fighters gonna keep crossing over to boxing and taking over the show. Fighters like myself and Tyrone, guys that want the opportunity or trying to get another opportunity, ain't gonna get it because the YouTubers come in with 100 million subscribers. They gonna get the breaks. They gonna get the fights.
Yeah.
Scully, one thing that we haven't talked about, and Ty, I think this also comes a little under your purview. What are we going to do about the amateurs? If we can't get fights for the pros, how are we? What's going to happen to our amateur program? Where's the money going to come from?
Yeah, I mean, well, they just canceled the U.S. Championship.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
They got to turn pro.
No idea.
They got to turn pro.
Got to
turn pro at 9 years old. Fight some midgets. You got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do.
But when you think of something that's been the backbone of the American boxing scene, the Olympics, the steady progression. How are we going to replenish the ranks? When guys, we've seen the twins, they're only 18, so it's going to take a couple of years for them. But what comes after the twins?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. With no amateur program, like right now, who I think is hurting the most are the amateurs, the fighters that's trying to get an opportunity. And the small promoters are being affected the most. Champions are not being affected. People with the big names are not being affected. And unfortunately, the YouTubers are not being affected. And basketball players are not being affected. Like Nate Robinson. Right. Hey, dude, what do you think? What do you think about Nate right now? What do you think Nate Robinson is doing right now, knowing that happened to him? Now we saw what, and you think that's the same effect that he has that Wilder has. Wilder lost his first fight, and he don't know what to say. He don't know how to say it. Do you think that him and Nate Robinson are actually feeling the same effects of not winning?
No, Nate only cared about that one fight. Deontay, this is his lifelong reputation at stake. And plus the fact that he has mishandled this whole thing so badly.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't.
But the man won a dunk contest.
I mean, for instance, I don't think anyone at Krong Gym would ever have tried to throw Emmanuel under the bus.
No.
Whether he threw in the towel or not, they had that much respect for him.
Yeah.
And I think, and that's I think what he did was not only disrespectful to Mark Breland. I think it was also disrespectful to boxing, and most of all, it was disrespectful to himself. When you have a loss, you take your loss, you accept it as a man, and you move on.
Hey, but let me say this real quick, and y'all tell me if y'all agree though. Now you said that he wouldn't disrespect Emmanuel Stewart, right? But at the same time, I don't think, and I'm not gonna say just Mark by itself. I don't think that he was prepared for Tyson Fury like Emmanuel Stewart would have had him prepared for Tyson Fury. He came out there the same Wilder, trying to land that big right hand. Listen, Emmanuel Stewart would have had him prepared. He'd have had him bouncing, being ready, smoothing. He would have had more than a jab or a right hand.
Do you think it was Mark's idea for him not to learn a jab in 10 years?
Right, I mean, but the respect. Right. I'm talking about the respect.
Well, let me say this. I'll say this. I've known Mark a long time, and we've talked about it. And I know Mark's been working with him on the things he's supposed to. Yeah. But I've always gotten the impression that Deontay's just going to do what he wants to do. Yeah. That's his mentality with the power. And, it's a classic case. You've seen it many times where guys, they always say one of the rules of boxing is don't fall in love with your power.
Yeah.
And he fell in love with his power. Like everything he said was power, power, power. If I land the shot, he's going to sleep, Yeah. And when it works 40 times in a row, and then, and then you have no reason to think it's not going to work.
Well, you know what? Tyrone Brunson right now, a perfect person. He's been in that situation where he knocked out 19 guys in a row. They probably wasn't on his level, right? Knocked him out in the first round, got the record. But then all of a sudden he got in there with a guy that could take a punch. Now he goes more than one round. It's like, whoa, I've never been here before.
Oh.
Yeah, so now you took a loss after that, but then you bounced back.
No, I had to stop worrying about my power, and I had to go back to the basics, the 1-2s, the jab, the hooks right here, the moving around. Yeah.
You had to adjust. You had to adjust.
Yes.
So now we're gonna see if Wilder is gonna be able to adjust. But did you make any excuses? Did you say, I had on, too many suits, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a heavy.
my neck was too weak to hold on to my headgear,
Oh, did you blame Carlos?
Like my water.
I had on horsehair gloves and I couldn't lift my hands.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, what did you do to get over that?
Kept it moving.
Yeah, you kept it moving.
I was in a slump though for like a month though. I ain't gonna lie, cause you know what I'm saying, But after I got out of it, I came right back. Yeah. I ain't blame nobody. I just went back to the gym and perfected my craft. Tried to perfect my craft.
Yeah. See, now it might be a little different if you had made millions though, and you was just everybody said you the best thing since sliced bread. You gotta think, Wilder was the heavyweight champ of the world. That's big. The biggest. That's the Super Bowl of boxing. Not the middleweight, not the junior middleweight, not the lightweight. The heavyweight champ of the world. So he was like, he was like a small God, a small G out here, a small God out here. You know what I mean? So, so he probably, I don't know, man. I know everybody there with they first lost differently than others.
Right.
Now listen, let me just interrupt real quick. We're at the same point we were last week. I'm at 1%. So I'm not gonna last any longer. I gotta go. My phone just
All right.
died. I went from 35% to
Yeah.
1 since we've been talking.
Hey, right. Hey, listen, I got a 300, and you better get you a charger.
I know.
All right,
Stay
all right,
connected.
See you guys
Scully.
next week.
All right. Hey, stop
All
zooming.
All
right,
right,
man.
guys.
All right.
Yes,
Hey,
sir. Be good.
that's
See you later,
right.
Ty.
See you later.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Oh man, he gone. Hey, Scully gone, boy. Yeah. Hey man. Hey, so yeah. But no, we doing all right. Let's answer some of these questions, man. I know people got questions they want to ask us and all that. Someone said I don't think Wilder would have made it far without Breland. Do y'all agree?
I definitely agree. And you know that goes back to even when Wilder was with Emmanuel. You know, you had him. You had Emmanuel training both Fury and Deontay, saying that at one time they would be number 1 and number 2 in the world, which actually came true.
Yeah.
But I think he needed. I think he needed Breland and Alabama.
Okay.
Because I think if he had came somewhere like out here, maybe to LA or to Las Vegas, I think it would not have been. It would not have promoted his growth. I think staying kind of true to his roots.
Yeah.
And staying in you know, like just like Terrence Crawford with Omaha.
Yeah.
You know, you have to have that base.
Yeah.
And you can see how it's affected him with that one loss. You know, it's you know everybody's fault but mine.
Yeah.
You know, I think you know he got on the big stage. I would have rather seen him fight Joshua first. I wish he had fought Joshua first before he fought Tyson. I think that would have been a much better matchup. And I also think that he would have beat Joshua twice. I don't think it, you know. I mean, Tyson. The man has what, a 35-inch stool that he sits on. I mean, right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, K9, what size is your stool, K9?
Oh man, listen. No comment. What size of stool I'm sitting on? Right. Did you hear it? Do you think that look, Mr. Blue Taylor, when he said that y'all think that Fury cheated?
No.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
No. And I mean, come on. Do you really think that Mark Breland would have let something like that happen? Do you think that they would have put something in Deontay's water and it wouldn't have showed up in the test after the fight?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm talking about the glove. You know, the glove they showed the glove looked like it was dangling, like he was hitting it from this part of his hand.
Well, then that was up to the referee then.
The commission.
Hey, the last thing they tell you guys, the last time I looked, is protect yourself at all times.
Yeah, but the judges, the referees, the commission got to protect you too. That's why they take drug tests, all kind of stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. You might want to ask Nate Robinson about that, but anyway.
Right. What you about to say, Brunson?
I think Tyson got his number though.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think he got his number.
Yeah,
if they fight 5 times, he gonna beat him 5 times.
Yep. I just think you know what? I'm really happy that they did get in there right away like that. I think that Wilder needed a little bit more time to actually prepare for Tyson. I don't think the pandemic happened at a good time for him, because if he would have got in there, I mean, what could you have saw that would have been different if he got back in there right away?
Too fast.
Yeah, it's too fast. He couldn't. What can you learn in just a couple of months?
Right.
Yeah. Both dudes are good, man. I hope that Tyson Fury, because Tyson Fury be in and out, lanes. You know what I mean? 1 minute he good, next minute he ain't. I hope he can stay focused, and I hope Wilder can get back to where he was at.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that Tyson Fury, I think Anthony Joshua probably could give Tyson Fury a harder fight than Wilder because of the style. I think Wilder would probably knock Anthony Joshua out because of the style.
Yeah, I did too.
Styles make fights.
But
Yeah.
Styles big
but
fight.
the thing of it is now that Fury knows how to use his strength. He went back. He went back to basics. Sugar Hill, and I think either way it goes, I think Tyson's learned how to beat those guys. And I have a problem with a lot of the fighters that come out that look like they're weightlifters, or they're all cut up. I think sometimes that does says, how do you explain his right glove?
Yeah, absolutely. So like, I mean, JK ain't never been in an actual boxing ring. He slice guys, for a living. So me,
No. Hey, let me make sure that we get this correct. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I have an excellent amount of ammo, and I know how to use it.
Okay.
I've been well trained.
Yes.
I'm the one that you hear but don't see.
Yeah.
So
but look, we ain't talking about this ammo. We talking about this ammo.
I know my limits. I know my limitations. Okay.
Yeah, so
I'm not a YouTuber. My name is not Nate Robinson. If I come in the ring, I'm bringing something. I'm bringing a 2x4, a baseball bat, or something. I'm not. I'm just not equipped.
I ain't going to sleep.
Yeah.
No,
he not. So can one of y'all answer Mac's question? He said, "How do you explain his right glove?" I would probably say like. Like I was just saying right before, JK took us on a different kind of run. A different kind of run. Look,
you besmirch my reputation.
No. So like for instance, if me and Tyrone was to fight, right? His trainer wanted somebody from his team would actually come over there and look at my gloves.
Look at your gloves.
Look at the gloves and make sure they okay, everything, they're all right. And it's even actually a commission actually watch the gloves too. So if it was Mark Breland or someone from Mark Breland's team, from Wilder's team, they supposed to check out and say, okay, it's all good. And the commission who was over there watching the gloves supposed to have been putting a little writing on the gloves with a little marker that everything's okay. So for them not to catch the gloves, if the gloves are really like they say they were, that was somebody on Wilder's team and the commission that dropped the ball. So Wilder could sue. He could sue actually the commission and probably fire whoever was supposed to catch that on his team, fire them. Yep. But like you said though, style still made fights. I still think the Tyson had the perfect style.
He had
his number. He adjusted. Wilder didn't adjust. Wilder came out the same way. Tyson told him, "I'm coming at you," and I didn't believe he was coming at him like that. You know what I'm saying? But he went at him.
But with K9. Were you surprised? You had been trained by Sugar Hill before. Were you surprised that Sugar Hill, found the weakness, or is that what you expected him to find? Sugar Hill is no slouch. Wouldn't you expect Sugar Hill to say, "Look, you weigh 40, 50, whatever it was, more pounds than him. Why are you trying to box? Go on and lean on this guy, and tire him out." Isn't that something that you would have expected Sugar Hill to find out, or at least explore as a weakness?
Yeah, Sugar Hill, he's real good at teaching you the basics. But Tyson Fury paid him to knock Wilder out. So they worked on being aggressive. And I know Sugar Hill knew this was a great opportunity because he wanted to be just like his uncle. So with the opportunity he had, he was excited and he gave it his all. And he got a lot of experience from actually me being his first world champion. Got a lot of experience from Andy Lee becoming a world champion. Got a lot of experience from Adonis Stevenson becoming a world champion. He's been in camp with Tyson Fury before, along with the Klitschko's, and I think that really was the difference in him training Tyson Fury. What do you think, Tyrone?
No, you're right. You said it. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah, absolutely. So I mean, and I just think that Wilder, no disrespect to Breland, but I think Breland more of a laid back type guy. I don't think that he's really a forceful guy to say, "Come on, man, bro, you gotta do it like this." He more laid back. He chill. You know what I'm saying? And I think that if he was more aggressive, you know what I mean, he probably loses. Huh?
He let the fighter dictate, probably. Like,
exactly.
I mean, he tell him what he want to do.
Yes. So that's what I think is the key. But now I believe that Wilder has no choice now but to get somebody he gonna listen to.
And
who is he gonna listen to? Who he gonna listen to?
That was my next question.
Freddie Roach.
Yeah.
But hold it now. Wait a minute. Now, once again, you start talking about trainers and their reputation.
Yeah.
So if they see what he's doing to Mark Breland, are you willing to take that chance with your reputation if you train him and he loses too? Is it going to be the gloves? Is it going to be you let somebody poison his water? So
Shields,
I mean,
it's some great trainers out here. Ronnie Shields, I think Ronnie Shields is the man that respect.
It's a lot of great trainers out there, but are a lot of those great trainers going to be willing to put their reputation on the line when they see how badly he handles this first loss?
Money talk.
Okay.
Money talk.
Well, hey, I believe you. Somebody trained Nate Robinson, so I believe you. Hey, like you say, money talk. Because somebody got that 10 or 15%, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey,
one of y'all, or both of y'all, answer this question right here, JP. Let's Tyrone answer this first. You guys think Tyson versus Holyfield will happen next? JP asked.
You know what? I saw that on, I think it was ESPN today. It might have been Ring TV.
Yeah.
That Holyfield says that he wants to fight by Tyson again. But once again, I think this is about, Holyfield went through a lot of financial, he.
Holyfield hurt?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's
a bunch of baby mamas. Yes.
Well, not only that, but if you remember, he lost his house. He lost
Rick Ross.
He lost his house and all that, and then he was in one of the programs that they have for boxers that go bankrupt and they try to get them back on their feet.
Yeah,
we had the guy on the show, K9, before we went live, but we had the guy on the show a couple. It might have been last year or so.
Okay.
Where they were talking about this program that was helping boxers get back on their feet and branding themselves, and he was a part of that program. So. But yes, hey, I'm sure that his bank account could use an extra, couple $1 million or so. And think of the build up. Maybe as a publicity stunt, they put the, headgear on so Mike can't bite his ear again or something. I mean, there's always all kinds of ways to market it. I mean, marketing, it's a marketing, a great chance, for everybody to make some money. But once again, like you say, K9, it's about the money.
Hey, you know what? If I was Tyson, I probably would stay away from Holyfield because he might, like Brunson said about Wilder and Tyson Fury, he might have his number.
He got his number, yep.
Yeah, Holyfield dangerous, and Tyson, he picked the perfect person to dance with, to fight, and fighting Roy Jones, a guy that's moving up in weight. I think Holyfield could frustrate him, and Holyfield know if he beat him up, it could help his brand. He be back in the game. He need the money.
He back. Yep.
Yeah, man, that's a dangerous fight. I would turn up the cheek like Jesus told one of his disciples.
Well,
I would like
do
to see
you?
Tyson and
But
Shannon Briggs.
Shannon Briggs, Tyson, Shannon Briggs. I like that.
Tyson. Yeah.
I
yeah,
think that'd be a
yeah,
good one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys think that
The battle of
because
the weed
you,
smokers.
but
How she don't laugh.
what do you think about an over 50 boxing league?
Ooh.
K9, K9, you be eligible pretty soon. But
well, you be there expired. You can't be in the over 50 league.
No. But I can bet. I can bet.
You can bet.
I can do that.
Bet,
I can do that.
Yeah. Listen.
Hey.
I plan on retiring before I get to 50. I really just want to get like 4 more wins, 3-4 more wins, and then I want to retire. I didn't ever plan on fighting this long, but I won a world title at a late age. So you know what I'm saying, 37, 41. And I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? Let me at least I want to get 40 wins. If I get 40 wins, I'm good with that. Because I know that, eventually your time comes and goes. I don't want to mess around, man. See what happened to Zab Judah. You know what I mean? Zab Judah, man, he was in a coma. And,
you don't have to go to Zab. What about Adonis? I mean,
Stevenson, yeah.
I mean,
it's sad. I'm not saying, you know what I mean, I wanted that to happen. I'm not, I feel sorry for those guys. But I'm just thinking about myself, but you can't just think that just because a person older it can happen. It can happen in the gym. You could be a young guy. A lot of young guys done got killed in the ring. What's that young guy that got killed in the ring?
Yeah, the guy that was he was only on the second.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know his name?
I can't remember the guy that died.
Somebody on here. They're probably put the name out here or text it. Yeah. I mean, please somebody tell us what the guy's name is. Yeah.
How would a young Mike Tyson do in this era against Fury, Wilder, or Joshua?
All of them.
The only one that I don't know about in this case is Tyson Fury, because I don't know if he could hit. I don't know if he could hit his chin.
Man, well,
I mean, Tyson was a little guy.
Yeah,
I mean,
killer body, the head to fall. Killer body, the head to fall.
Yeah. I mean, that's true. I understand that too.
Yeah.
But Joshua, I think he would easily break down that body after 3 or 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Maybe not even that because Joshua stands kind of straight up, so it's a little different.
I think you know what I think.
Joshua would be easy, and I don't think Wilder could beat Tyson without a jab.
Can't hold. You better watch Roy Jones' last fight with Tyson. You gotta be able to hold. You gotta be able to hold.
Know when to hold him and know when to fold him, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think that Tyson would have a great chance to beat Mike Fury, but at the same time, guess who would be in Tyson Fury's corner? Because you talking about some years like it'd be Emmanuel Stewart. Emmanuel Stewart would be alive, and he would be training Tyson Fury just like he's trained Lennox Lewis to beat Tyson. But Tyson wasn't the same Tyson. If Tyson would have been younger, even with God rest Emmanuel's soul, I still think that Tyson would have beat if he was a younger Tyson, would have beat Lennox Lewis, because he didn't do bad in that fight.
No.
He didn't.
No, he didn't do bad that fight.
No, he didn't.
But like you said, I think he was on the downside of his career. Anything after what's her name and her mother.
Yeah.
They put a whooping on him worse than you've seen in any Rocky. Yeah. Robin Givens beat Mike Tyson worse than my man in the Rocky movie, the Russian guy. She never threw a punch. And then after she got done, she brought Mama in to finish him off. So
but Don beat Tyson the most, like 300 million.
Oh yeah.
They had the same lawyer though when he was going to court for that rape case. He had the lawyer. I think the lawyer was like a sports lawyer in a rape case, and it was Don King lawyer. And while he was
back the day,
and while he was in,
Don King killed a man on the corner and stood and waited for the police. Okay.
Yeah.
So evidently, and then since he and I were in the same joint, I think Don did 7 years. I think it was.
Yeah.
For killing the motherfucker, and I did 5 for just beating the motherfucker up. I was pissed about that, but anyway, that's another story. You know, but me and Don was actually, we weren't at the same time, but we actually worked. We were in the same honor dorm out in Ohio.
Yeah.
But Don came out, and Don never looked back. You know, he got his record expunged, and you know, now he's waving 2 American flags, talking about only in America.
Okay.
Only in America.
My man say Buster Douglas.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, look, Hey, so who is that? You got a baby out here? YU spamming YT?
Yeah.
That's your baby?
That's my son. Yeah.
That's your son?
Yeah,
shout out to your son.
Yeah.
He box?
No, he play ball. Good ball player.
Oh, football.
Football. Hey, I got a sports show that airs on Thursday, so I'll be back in touch with you. Don't worry about it. we'll get the son on. What's he play? Football, basketball?
Basketball.
Okay.
Basketball?
He nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, we get ready to talk about basketball. So you know, he can talk. He can tell me about some of these rookies here. Ty will be world champ. Arthur Moore.
You got him clocked in, boy. Yeah, we got to bring Ty back because
that's them Philly boys over there. I told you.
right. See, he a hustler. See, he like me. I'm a hustler. I do anything. I want everybody to tap in.
Ty, are you training anybody right now, Ty? Or you got your eyes on any guys that might be up and comers you can talk about?
No, I don't like to be honest. I don't really watch boxing like that anymore. Like it's so watered down.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
I don't know none of these new guys coming up. I don't know nobody.
But you in Philly, man.
Yeah.
But you in Philly, man.
Oh yeah, we got Boots, Tyrone Ennis coming up.
Yeah.
47.
Yeah.
Who else we got? We got Tevin Former. We got it's so many. I can't think right now. We got so many fighters. Good fighters.
Boots has been on is it Showtime or ESPN a couple times? Boots had a couple good Showtime. Yeah. He had a couple good victories. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Boots. How you feel like he gonna do against Crawford? Because he up there saying Crawford and them ducking him. He said.
I'm gonna tell you the honest God truth. That dude is a monster, yo. Monster.
Yeah.
A monster. And I don't big too many fighters up.
Yeah.
But that dude is a monster.
You sparred him before?
Yeah. Boots. Yeah. He got me ready for my fight when I fought Jamal Davis.
Okay.
Man, he the best work in Philly.
Wow.
Right now.
He's smaller than you. He's smaller though. He's smaller.
47.
Oh, so he fight bigger. He fight like he bigger than 147.
I think he fight. Yeah. He fight 47. Yep.
Yeah. But I'm talking about, do he fight like he bigger? Like, do he fight like a Jury middleweight?
Man, he fight like a Floyd, Meldrick Teller, Pernell. All them dudes in one, yo. He got everything, yo. Everything. He got it, yo. He gifted.
So him, to me, it seemed like him and Terrence Crawford be like looking in the mirror at each other, because Terrence can do a lot of little things too, different things like switch up.
But I'm be honest, I'm not real big up on Terrence Crawford.
Okay.
Boot to stop Terrence.
Ooh.
Wow.
Word on the dog pound. Ooh. Yeah, stop him.
And, and listen, I'm telling you, honest God truth. I don't big nobody up.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Boots is something special, yo. He's something special. He'll stop Crawford.
Wow. So I mean,
Sean Porter, all them dudes. Sean
wow.
Porter, all them dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
They
wow.
they they
You think he got
they
the
definitely
experience?
for a reason.
You think he got the experience though? Because I mean, he ain't fought a top 10 guy yet. Because
Shoot, but
once you get in
shoot,
there with
that,
some experience, I mean, he
that,
got in there with you with
listen,
experience, but
that
y'all ain't have on those small gloves either.
yeah, true. But listen,
Y'all had
that
hair gear on.
true. But he been bred around boxing since a puppy.
Ah, I
So his
got you.
his brothers, Farrar and Pooh Ennis, them guys. I mean, his dad, a hell of a trainer.
Yeah.
So he got experience in the gym. I'm telling you, when it's his
I
time to shine, he ain't,
yeah.
he ain't gonna fold. He ain't
I
gonna fold.
got you. I got you. I got you. So he should be matched up, right? Like even though he ready, he
Hmm.
should get some good rounds. Cause the last guy he
Yeah,
beat him
yeah,
good. It was a
yeah,
good fighter, but he
yeah.
need a top
He blowing them
15
out.
guy. Get a top 15
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
for the
yep,
experience. Because even though he might
yep.
be ready for Crawford and them, he'll give himself a better chance if he fight somebody that can take up
Find
some
somebody that's
rounds.
going. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly,
If you was
exactly,
managing him
exactly.
though,
Yep.
what would you do? If you was managing right now, who would you put him in the top 10, top 15?
Birdo,
Oh, that's smart. Birdo.
Yeah,
Oh, but he
yeah,
might knock
Birdo.
yeah.
Birdo out early though. He might get Birdo early because
He got a good name though. I mean,
that's a
his
good
name
name.
Yeah,
and everything
Yeah,
yeah,
else.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
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 I'll give
yeah,
Birdo.
But
yeah.
he Birdo
Bur,
done.
bur,
Birdo been dug me.
For
but,
Yeah,
real?
but, but,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it would be like a Gamboa, on
Yeah.
his resume. It
Exactly,
is.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm talking about
Yep.
somebody that give
yeah,
him some rounds. Somebody that give him some rounds is tough, but he should be able to beat him.
Uh,
But to give him a good
yeah,
challenge.
yeah, yeah,
mm.
I think
Somebody
I
like
think
Soda Carez, somebody like that. Soda
yeah, yeah.
Carez,
You know
somebody.
what?
yeah,
I say Keith Thurman to be perfect. Keith Thurman ain't fought in a minute.
Keith Thurman. Yeah, yep,
He ain't
yep,
fought in a
yep.
minute. He coming off a loss. I think that'll be the
He'll
yeah,
perfect
stop
fight for
Thurman.
him right now. Huh?
yeah,
He'll stop. He'll stop Thurman.
That's the perfect fight for
yeah,
him right
I'm
now.
yeah,
Yeah.
telling you,
yeah. Cause,
that boy
cause,
special,
cause,
man.
cause, cause one time is over with.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
we done went we done
Yeah,
went
yeah, yeah.
from one time. We done went from one time to a whole lot of times.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a whole lot.
Overtime.
It's a whole lot of time, Keith Thurman. Now there ain't no more
Yeah.
one time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ty, what
I
you
was trying
got
to get that
going
fight.
on? What do you have going on for the upcoming year? You got anything in the works?
Like I said, I'm just about to sign with a big manager, and I'm already with King Promotion. So hopefully we can get 2 fights, and then fight a top 10, top 15 dude, and hopefully a title shot. Like I
Yeah.
said, this right here is my last dance. I'm 35. I mean,
Yeah.
I know when it's time for me to step out. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't got that many mileage on my body, but
Yeah.
I've been boxing since I was 9 years old. I mean, this
Oh wow.
boxing getting boring to me now.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh
it's
yeah,
getting
you've been
boring.
boxing for a long time, boy. Nah, you've been
Okay.
boxing
Yeah,
longer than me.
yeah.
Yeah. Somebody said I got some knowledge, boy. Somebody recognize. Appreciate that. Yeah. Right. Oh yeah. I
That's
learn
right.
every day. I'm still learning. Still learning. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
why don't you give Ty his get his information
Yeah.
and his final thoughts, and let's
I
get
got
ready to
I got
do
one
a
last
little
question.
K9's corner. Oh, go ahead,
Absolutely.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
Ty.
I got one last question.
Okay.
K9 told me that Roy Jones is faster than Meldrick Teller.
Oh. Yes.
K9 told you that.
He had
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
K9 posted it. Yeah, he
Yeah,
posted it, and
I
oh,
did. Yeah. On that
yeah,
Fast and Furious video. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
James, and the fans that's listening in, tell me who y'all think is faster. The ones that know Mildred Taylor now, because some of these fans they might be new fans.
Right,
They might be, what I'm saying, they might be too young to know. But
right, yeah.
Mildred Taylor and Roy Jones. Roy Jones had lightning quick speed. Mildred Taylor had lightning quick speed too, but it was like Roy has some. There's different weight classes, so probably the smaller
Right,
guy
right,
would probably be faster. But I'm just talking about the reflexes. Like Roy had,
right.
compared to his fighters, him fighting the
Mm-hmm.
guys he fought, and Mildred Taylor fighting the guys he fought. Mildred Taylor was faster than his guys, but Roy was like way faster than the guys he was fighting. Did you see when he fought James Toney? He faked him, and he faked back, and bam, he couldn't do nothing. He was just way faster than the guys he was in there.
And Meldrick, the type of guy that hit you with like 100 punch combination and just
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you probably right. I ain't saw
So the,
Meldrick in a minute. Yeah, I ain't saw him in a minute. Meldrick, it was sad that I think that Richard Steele stole his shine, man, because I think he actually would have beat Chavez. Yep. And when he stopped that fight, man, I want to do a video about that, man. That was crazy. But he was never the same though.
No. I just seen him probably like 2 months ago up in LA Fitness.
Yeah.
I mean, he was looking bad, but I mean, he's still Meldrick. I'll give him.
Yeah. Oh, he's looking bad. That's sad. That's one thing about you Philly fighters. You Philly fighters, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got a little too much heart. You know what I mean? All Philly fighters seem like they go out there and I mean, for Tyrone Brunson, but I mean, I haven't saw you in awards where you know what I'm saying, got smashed and like that. You know what I mean? Or you ain't just, you know. I mean, but I mean, come on, man, y'all tough. Y'all tough and y'all fight tough.
The heart,
yeah, the heart. Joe Frazier, you know what I mean? And them shots can add up. You know what I mean? You know,
That's why I said I know when to get out.
And you said when
to get out.
Huh?
That's why I said.
Yeah, absolutely. Rocky. Yep. Hey, was Rocky? Was Rocky from Philadelphia too?
No, man, it's a movie, man.
I mean, he in the Hall of Fame though. He in the Hall of Fame.
I know, right?
That was the first disrespect. That was the first disrespect to boxing right there. You talking about YouTubers? What about the Rocky? He is actually Sylvester Stallone's in the Hall of Fame. Wow. Me and my wife, we always talking about that. She be talking, oh no, he did so much for the sport, but he ain't never fought. To give him a plaque or something, give him a Grammy or something, or whatever kind of award he's supposed to get, but don't put him in the Hall of Fame. He ain't never threw a punch. That's why when he was on a Contender, season 1 of Contender, they kicked him off season 2 because he thought he really knew boxing. He was just an executive producer. Yeah. Right. So if they did that to him on season 2, then how did he end up in the Hall of Fame?
Man, this guy got a trophy here in Philly. I mean, he got a statue here in Philly that I go past and I see tourists lined up taking pictures of it with the Rocky statue.
Wow.
I mean,
the Rocky statue.
Oh, wow. And don't you got one in Los Angeles too, though?
No.
Oh, that's in Philly.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, that's in Philly.
When you run up the steps and stuff?
It's in Philly. Yeah, right there.
That's in Philly. That's in Philly.
My goodness. I mean, he did do a lot for the sport, but come on, man. But you know, you ain't put him in the Hall of Fame. Once they did that, we should have knew right then and there that they'll do anything in boxing. All these different belts. Come on, Mike Tyson and Roy Jones got a belt because they famous, because they celebrities.
WBC belt.
Oh my man. I told my man Solomon, over the WBC. I said, bro, you ain't never rated me. And he told him, man, he gave me a number to call. He gave me a number to call. Right. Right. So it's really all on who you know, bro.
That's all, man.
Yeah.
They had just recently put a statue of Joe Frazier, probably 3 years ago, 2 years ago, something like that. Yeah.
That's good. Well, yours is coming. Tyrone, let them know where they can find you at, man. Any final words?
Thank y'all for having me on here. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Y'all can find me at TY_TNT_215 on Instagram.
Yeah. All right, appreciate you, man. Appreciate all your fans, everybody.
He got a Facebook page too. You forgot about it. Yeah, he got a page. Yeah.
Oh, man, look, James Key sizing you up, bro.
That's why I found him.
Okay. Hey, he beat you to the punch because our show gonna have you on the show, though. Our show is gonna have you on the show, so he beat me to the punch. It's all about timing, see?
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, appreciate you, brother. Good night, man.
Thank y'all. All right, good night.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Great. Hey. Uh-oh. Where the co-host go? Oh, yes. Sometimes all y'all need to see is me anyway. All eyes on me. Was that the greatest album ever? All Eyes on Me? Because they all eyes on me right now. Hey. See, sometimes a mistake ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? Where James at? James, now you know how I feel. Ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun. I found a leather and gold WC belt in my cereal box this morning. Okay, 662-292. Facts. Lewis Porter Robinson. Taylor. Oh, Melvin Taylor? Ooh, I don't know. My boy K9, knowledge killing. You thought I ain't no boxer? My wife tell me all the time, you don't know nothing but boxing. Hey, I know how to marry a great woman. I know how to do that too, and make great kids. That's right. Hey, Macadamia, what's up, boy? Man, we got to run, boy. I know you ain't scared to run in that snow. It's snow out there now. We about to be out there like Rocky for real. We about to be out there like Rocky for real. Yeah, I'm ready. Throw the boots on. We gonna have SB out there with the drone. Yeah, we about to make a video, boy. This YouTube, it's gonna be called The Black Rocky. That's right. You ready, SB? We out there. Yeah. 90 years old, it's easy to go. You be like, oh, remember how your granny be watching TV and you be trying to watch something else and she be like, I'm woke. I just had my eyes closed. No, granny, you was asleep. I don't know if y'all know about that, but my grandma used to always tell me some. Nah, I wasn't asleep. I was just resting my eyes. Like, man, quit playing, granny. My dog, no. Look, he told us my dog, no. That mean you ain't running tomorrow? That boy's just scared of that work. Hey, Mac, you ain't running tomorrow? I'm trying to run, man. I'm trying to hit 9 tomorrow. 9 miles, huh? Favorite number, 9. Oh, Mac, we gotta call JK and see what's on. What's up? Y'all can talk to each other though. It's enough of y'all. Let's see what happened to JK, cause we don't want him to get in his feelings. Okay, so yeah, excuse me. Okay, and let's see where JK at. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to the dog on pound without JK. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. Man, God is good, y'all. Thank God for another day. Yes, indeed. Man, so Danny Garcia versus Errol Spence. I can't wait this weekend, boy. We gotta order that one. We going live. We going live, SB? Ooh, I don't want y'all to I don't want to tell y'all what she did. SB. I'm gonna call you after the show. Yeah. There we go. JK in the building. JK, what you do, man? You practicing magic now?
Yeah, I do things like that, But I was wondering what happened to K9's corner.
Oh man, listen. At K Down Corner, hey, I want to say, ain't nothing but remember that song? Ain't nothing but a bust of dust. Do. Another one bust the dust. do. And another one bust. Another one bust. Another one bites the dust. Hey, now I like to say, man, quit shaming Nate Robinson, man, because you just never know what that can do to a young man that did everything he could to get ready for that fight. And
Nate is not where Nate went to the bank, cashed his check,
yeah,
and he still got the love of all his peers, his basketball players. So in that sense, I don't think Nate really tarnished himself, except in the boxing world, because all his basketball boys.
Yeah.
I mean, he gonna be the butt of jokes for a while, and
That's
they
what I'm trying to say. Hey,
I mean, but hey, things happen. I mean,
man.
Because the first thing that Nate is gonna say, well, I got $300. I got $300,000 for what? 18 minutes of work. Was it 6 rounds, 8 rounds?
600,000. Add double that. Yeah.
For what? For what? 18, less than a half hour's work.
Yeah. I mean,
So
but he done. But you gotta remember this. We talking about a millionaire. This guy done got money before. He got to come
right,
back. He got
right.
to come back with something better than that. Listen. When I lost my first fight, it was so embarrassing that I remember being on a basketball court right there on 12th Street at the court, and I told a little kid to watch out. You know what he said? That's why you get knocked out. You know how embarrassed I was.
But you were a fighter.
Yeah.
Getting knocked out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's embarrassing when you go to the club and try to get up on somebody's woman and the dude knock you out. Well, your boys don't talk about you for a few months. I mean, some even when you get 60, you go have that one friend that's yeah, man, I remember when you was 27 and you got knocked out by so and so because you was talking to his woman. So I mean it's nothing that that you're gonna be able to outrun or outlive because it happened on TV, pay-per-view. So so you got to own that one. But on the other hand, like you got a lot of built-in excuses. I'm not a fighter. I'm a basketball player. I did my best. I cashed my check on Monday morning. So I mean, I think it's. I mean, for instance, who do you remember who the first guy was that Logan Paul beat?
No, I don't. No. But it wasn't.
But
it wasn't. But you gonna remember the second guy he beat. You gonna remember how he beat him and everything.
Yeah, well.
Uh-oh. You done pushed the mute button. I think you muted yourself, JK.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think like I said, Nate. Nate, he was a little guy to begin with. The only thing that Nate has to be embarrassed about is the way that he got knocked out.
That's what I tell you.
But he got legitimately knocked out. I mean, I mean, they worked on him for a while. You know what I'm saying? So
but one thing too though, I really don't like to hear people say when it's really not legitimate and they don't understand what a knockout is and what a technical knockout is. Because you have a commentator like Jim Gray. I really don't like Jim Gray because he's just a real bad, mean promoter. Hey K9, so your last fight when so after your knockout loss, and if you go look at my career, I never ever been knocked out. Nate Robinson, now that was a knockout. Whenever you out and you can't get up, that's a knockout. Now, when you get up, though, and the referee just stopped the fight because you can't go no more, that's not a knockout. That's a technical knockout because I could have, I could have probably landed a home run. I wasn't dead through, you know what I mean? And when you face down and you know what they say after that, guess what? That's a knockout. When you can't continue.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Williams, when Martinez, when he caught him, that was a knockout. A knockout. Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson, that was a knockout. A knockout is when you can't continue. Because a lot of fans don't know what a knockout is. A commentator say, oh, man, he knocked K9 out. Never got knocked out. Always was on my feet. You know what I mean? So a knockout is when you can't continue. When you out of there. When you sleep. That's a knockout. I just wanted to clear that fire because if a guy didn't get knocked out, it's not a knockout. You got a knockout is when you sleep. It's a KO. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All you gotta do is listen to Chris Tucker. Man, you got knocked out. That's a knockout. Absolutely. Yep. No, but yeah, we had a great week. But listen, we had a great. The Super Bowl of boxing was this weekend. I wonder what the numbers are going to be. I wonder did this fight, Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones, because they said it was record-breaking numbers. Did it break the Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather fight numbers, pay-per-view numbers? No. You don't think so? No. It's going to do some numbers. It broke something because they was saying it on a social media. I think boxingscene.com or they said it broke some numbers. I don't know how, but it broke some numbers.
Well, we'll see.
Huh?
Like you say, when they come out, we'll see.
Hey, I bet you broke illegal stream numbers. I bet there's a lot of people
Well,
getting it for free.
well, uh, when you got YouTubers on there, I
Yeah,
mean, are you are those really are those false numbers
yeah,
in the sense of I mean, how
yeah,
many true boxing fans watch,
yeah.
as
Absolutely. Yeah,
compared to,
yeah,
these
yeah. Absolutely.
amateurs or whatever you want to call them. I
Yeah.
mean,
Make sure y'all
my,
subscribe too. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the like button. Yep. And we're accepting donations and all that for the chat. Yep. So
yeah,
y'all can donate to the chat too, huh? To the channel.
yes,
Y'all can
sir.
definitely donate to the channel. Yep.
Yeah, well,
Absolutely.
K9, I think tonight I'll go first. I'll tell them where they can find me, and
Absolutely.
then
Yeah.
you can tell them where they can find you, and
Yes.
give them your final thoughts for tonight.
Yeah.
They can
Absolutely.
find me, even though we are now live streaming on the Dog Pound here on YouTube. You can
Okay.
always catch our Facebook pages.
Yeah.
Uh, the Dog Pound, of course.
Yes.
We still do the weekend wrap,
Yeah.
uh, and of course, as I mentioned, the Tyrone. We do sports on Thursday, so
Okay.
we are definitely in the mix. We are
Hmm.
starting to live stream not only the Dog Pound but
Yeah.
also the Sports Crib,
Okay.
uh, and also our political broadcast, the political consciousness of West Coast Steeler fan. We
Yeah.
talked a lot about your state and helping us elect a new president.
Yes.
We thank the people of Dearborn and Detroit and all of the black strongholds around the state of Michigan.
Yes.
Thank you all for helping turn the tide.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. That's part of my final thoughts.
Yes.
As I said, you can catch me on Facebook.
Yeah.
We're also on Instagram
Yes.
and LinkedIn also.
Yes.
Uh, Pretty soon we'll be streaming on all of those platforms also.
Yes.
So thank everyone for listening tonight. And K9, tell them where they can find you and give us your final thoughts.
Yes. Yes. Thank you guys, all y'all, from tuning in tonight. You can find me when I ain't on a dog pound on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. You can catch me or find me at the gym at Gold's Gym in Warren. You can find me at Title Boxing in Bloomfield if you in Michigan, and you can find me at World's Best in Detroit. So and I'm always training somebody or I'm training getting ready for a fight. And shout out to Lil K9. You can find him on Instagram at Little Slick K9. And you can find me on Facebook at K9 Boxing, Twitter K9 Boxing, all social medias K9 Boxing. Yeah, appreciate you again though, JK. A great show, a great guest as usual. We'd like to thank our guests for coming on the show. And we'll see you. Oh yeah. So yeah, we got a super chat. Somebody said they enjoyed the content and they donated to the super chat and we appreciate it as usual. And it's going straight to the channel. Good night, everybody. I'll talk to you in a minute, JK.
All right, dog.
All
Talk to you
right, my
next week.
guy. All right,
Have a good
appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, my dog.
one.